Oh, there we go. Hello, everybody. We are back for After Hours Dabbling. Hi, I am Master Gobbles, and welcome to the show. Currently riding on a bit of a high from doing the great NJ Ranger show earlier today. It was very fun. Would do it again. I guess, yeah. Uh, Once I kind of went off there, I needed a break for a bit. Very sore, very tired. But we have eaten and we have rested and we are ready to do this all again. hmm I am going solo tonight, today, wherever you are. Don't know. I don't know. Late afternoon. Yes, I had a fun time on NJ Ranger show. He is. Yes. It was good to experience that live for myself on the front lines. I guess. Yeah. There's something I have to address as well. Yeah. Apparently, according to some non-specific pineapple person, that I have been a very bad puppet for some reason. I don't know. Apparently, I have to apologize to somebody for reasons I don't understand at all. It could just be the pineapple wanting to start wars with everybody. It could be that too. I don't know. But I know I deny any wrongdoing at all. I apologize for nothing. Obviously, if anyone needs to talk to me, address me, then you may DM me and we can go from there. You know, that's just generally what people do if they have problems with other people. Or you just go on other shows and just duke it out that way. Which will lead me to my first clip of the day. Speaking of said pineapple and said somebody, it's my first clip off the rank. It was clipped from Shmuel Talk, Eckle Pineapple, and Shmuel talking about the Hackamania stuff. I guess Rochi's name will come up in here as well, which you know, it will. I don't think anyone's going to I guess not talk about Hackamania. It's been like how many weeks now? There's been at least a few weeks now since that was on, and we're still talking about it now, trying to twist and distort answers and stuff like that. Whatever. I just saw it. I'm like, oh, there's something happening here, so I want to watch it. That's what we do here at After Hours Dabbling. We watch clips and we comment and we do all the fun stuff. I do have 4 big clips, so I don't know how long we're going to go for today, for the rest of the day. I am hoping maybe 2 hours, 3 hours maybe. But we'll see. We'll see. Uh, if you tuned in yesterday for my stream that I did with the great werewolf of Sicily, we covered a little bit, I guess. I watched a bit of classic Jay Leno starring John, or back when he was just John Melendez, the announcer from the 4th row who often did silly on the street like microphone stuff. Not very good. Did skit some skits and sketches, I guess, for Jay Leno's show. Um, he sucked very badly at it. Oh, we have. Hi, where is everyone? I'm Lily here. Well, this is a night owl show. We tend to cater for the American night owls out there and wherever else you are. Late afternoon here in Australia, land down under. So, yeah, we'll watch some clips. Let's watch some clips. I'm very curious about this one. So, I've got 3 clips from Dirty Jersey Rat, one of my favorite clippers, favorite people out there. So, let me just share it. Where the, I haven't. Yeah, that's the one. That's okay. Let's watch.
I think maybe even Dirty Jersey Rat. Dirty Jersey. Yay! I love that song.
The time you Vegas Shmuel is sweetheart. That's what we've got to go in, yeah. Because the reason I think I get wound up with Shmuel is because half the time when I watch him, because I watch Shmuel religiously, like his show I watch all the time, I'll be honest. And half the time I'm kind of like, I feel bad because he clearly kind of was a bit, misunderstood then, or wasn't trying to be malicious or what have you. And then the other half, because I'm not an idiot, I can tell when he is trying to be somewhat malicious. And I think people think it's black and white. Whereas, sure, you're a grown man. You're capable of being nice and also, a bit of a dickhead. Aren't we all?
I've heard that's a possibility, but
Yes.
you see, and this is part of where we have our disconnection is because you often think that I'm being a dickhead or being mean or something when that's not what's happening. So I think there's some misreading of what goes on.
See, it's lucky because I figured Shmuel might come across with that. And another thing Shmuel tends to say, if I would give him 5 examples, is this a circle jerk? No, that was in Vegas.
Would you like a circle jerk?
I'm good. I'm fine. But yes.
You heard it here first. The pineapple is not in favor of circle jerking with Shmuel Buckman. That's the first betrayal of this whole thing. This is terrible. This is terrible betrayal, Eccles. Do better. Circle jerk with the man. Apologize to Shmuel.
Anyway, yeah, I think you're being a dickhead, and you're saying it's like misunderstood. And a lot of the time, if I bring anything up to yourself, or vice versa, I'm sure, you're kind of going, I don't remember. I don't remember. I don't think that happened. And then I'm kind of like, well, okay, well, I've got nothing to back that up. What I did, because I've not been too well the last few days, is earlier today go through, I think, 4 or 5 of your streams before you came back from Vegas. So I appreciate after Vegas, it was content commenting about me, but before Vegas, I'm not content. I'm not. I'm just a boring pineapple who gets 30 views. Yeah, and we were quite friendly together. So I hope to set that as context for yourself when we look at this. 2 people who get on fairly well. Like you ring me all the fucking time, not all the time, but he rings me on X more than anyone else ever has done, which again is just one person, which was Clay Dabbler. But yes, I brought a few receipts as I've put them. Nothing drastic, nothing terrible, but maybe it will show you what I watch. Yeah, and why I got all butthurt about it. But yeah, let's have a look, pal. You okay to go for it? Is it 10 minutes?
Yeah, knock yourself out.
Yeah.
He's like, well, go for it, buddy. Ackles like, I've got all the receipts for you, mate. I'm going to take you all out. Bring them out. And she was like, okay, whatever, man. It's got that real, like, that intense look of fight started. Very. It's going to happen. The war is on.
Nice one, cool. We will stop it at certain points as well if need be. But let's add it.
Thoughts on Luke 4-4 face reveal.
So I have done it in order, okay, just to make it a little bit easier.
I'll speed it up.
Like I say, 4 to 5 streams before we went to Vegas, yeah? So to set the context of why maybe I wasn't overly interested in being too pally-pally with you, just a few things that kind of rubbed me the wrong way potentially, yeah? So let's have a little look.
I have no idea what that's about, but I'm assuming
it's so funny. It's just like, is this like Chad like debating everybody? This is what this feels like. It's just like, hi, I'm the guy with the pineapple filter, and I have to air my grievances out one by one with you, Shmuel. And this is the same guy that's telling me I should apologize to Shmuel. Jesus Christ, man. The level of entitlement you have here. Let's go through every single grievance that I have against you, pal. I've got all the receipts now. Explain yourself. I guess we'll find out. So this is betrayal number 2 for the Eckelmeister.
it's Luke is not Luke chapter 4 verse 4.
No, on April 4th, Eckel will be doing a face reveal stream. He kind of wants to get it out of the way before Hackamania, so
Yes, I think I put in the description, Mochi. Well, you put mesh, so it's easy to make a typo, right? But yes, it was merch, but Freudian slip, I guess.
you all kind of know what he looks like before he gets there, I guess. He's
Such a bitch with Rochi, right? Such a bitch. We're gonna see. I really think we're gonna see more of the rift as time goes on with those two. I really do. There might be a little like hunky dory and stuff now, but it's just like, I'm thinking it's gonna get worse. We're gonna see the cracks form more and more and more. More's gonna come out. It usually does, but I think it's all just passive aggressive right now. Sarcasm, this dry bullshit. No, like I feel like we haven't got the full story of this. All start over was a fucking helicopter trip in Vegas. Oh fuck! I don't understand. Like we're being so far away from all this stuff. It's just like it makes no sense to me.
In case it leaks out, he kind of wants to get ahead of it, I guess. So yeah, on
So I'm wondering, did you maybe misinterpret what OG Mumbling Nick was saying there? Maybe you don't even remember it, which is fine. You talk to people every day, so it's not an issue. But he was essentially saying, people aren't going to know what I look like, yeah? I'm a pineapple. Unless you listen to me and unless you see my teeth, you're not going to know that that big fat guy was Echo Pineapple, yeah? Essentially. So that's what he's saying there. Did you take it?
Is this why? Because Pat Dixon also said that I remember I heard it on his show. Like it was a few weeks. It was probably a couple of weeks ago or something. He's like, "Oh, the pineapple. Yeah, Eccles was mad that I didn't recognize that he didn't like that Pat didn't recognize Eccles unmasked. Like he didn't recognize his voice or whatever. It's very weird. Nobody's going to recognize you, even when you go unmasked. They're not going to recognize your eyes, or your mouth, your teeth, and stuff. It's very like very weird. Like it's a very strange kind of thing to be angry about, or like to have like a grievance about, I guess. Like, even if I come on here just as Dabbling Down Under, the guy, not the puppet, I don't think people will recognize me in public either in these events. I'm just another person who does this, who likes to watch, likes to comment. I'm not going to be like, oh my god, you don't recognize me. If I had the puppet with me, which I probably will, if I ever end up going across the pond for these kinds of events, if they're even still happening at that point. Yes, Pat did say that. How can Eccles expect that unless he tells Pat first off? Yes, exactly that. Yeah, I thought I remembered it right. It's very like entitled behavior from Pineapple. He has the fucking nerve. It doesn't like make me angry, but it kind of just gets under my skin just a little tiny bit. You know? Like I never know when this guy's fucking around with me. At all. Because his humor is very, very dry. Drier than the desert Sahara.
A different way? Because I think from what I've kind of heard you talking about, you kind of thought that I was, worried about going to Vegas and showing what I look like. Was that it? Or?
No, I didn't take it a different way. I thought you were preempting going to Vegas to show what you look like.
Okay, so you took it the exact same way that Nick. Okay, fair enough. So again, I tried to give benefit.
See, like Spiel was right. Dumb. Just wanted to try and big time Spiel. I'm on Spiel's side. Fuck you, Eccles. I'm on Spiel's side. And yeah, stop trying to create a rift between us. That's betrayal number 3. If anyone's keeping track at home.
That with stuff like this. And again, to clarify, this is all stupid and irrelevant and who cares? But sometimes I'm pretty bad at explaining myself via text. Yeah, I'm pretty bad at it. And I think the most back and forth we've had where we've argued is back and forth via text and then over the phone. Mr. OG Mumbling Nick, I'm striking this. I never gave me permission for you. Fuck off, Nick. Sad news, everyone. His show has been cancelled. What's his show called? Dabbling in Politics is no longer going ahead. So sorry about that, Nicholas. I'm sure Shmuel will be devastated. They will no longer be able to watch it on a Sunday night.
Shmuelites, real Shmuelites.
Yes.
Or
exactly.
or
yeah, it's the same. I enjoy it.
I think this is why I hate you sometimes, Shmuel. So you've volunteered to come on for
hate Shmuel sometimes. Wow. Learning more and more about this betrayal even more. We are on Shmuel's side. Very anti-pineapple still. This evil Eccles arc that's happening right now, I still don't understand what the motive is, where it's come from. I'll try to be peaceful with the man, try to sort of roll back on a lot of my my roastings of him, because I don't think he is unlikable. I just think he's very he's very misunderstood, and some stuff just doesn't quite land for me at all. I think it's just me. I don't know. I just don't. Yeah, let's keep watching.
An hour and a half. Unless there's like an emergency, would it be right if we kind of keep phones and messages and social media?
This is kind of an emergency. All right.
Okay, that's cool. That's fine. There you go. Just let me know then. I'm fairly reasonable.
No, go ahead. Just keep going. It's good. I got it.
Sure.
I'm sorry.
He's not paying attention to. That's fine.
No, it's not that I'm not paying attention. The missus texted me that she's on the verge of tears. So sorry.
You need to jump off.
No. But I had thought we talked after that, but it was me missing. Apparently,
checking his DMs and lying.
I thought I got the text first and then the call. Apparently, I got the call and then the text. So
sure,
go ahead.
No worries. So he was checking that as well, for sure. Mike's your internet provider. Yes, absolutely. I took your wrench away. You didn't send enough gifted memberships, and that's what happens over here, unfortunately. Yep, getting bucked. Yeah, exactly.
The grift is strong with the pineapple, and he just completely, utterly destroyed Shmuel for answering a very important message that Shmuel did not walk away and deal with. It's a misstep. It's all right. It's okay. We can recover from this. It's fine. Shmuel lights aren't perfect. We are very, very. Yeah, she's. I don't. Is she young? No, she can't be young. No way. Shmuel's a married man. He's married to a cookie, I think. That's what I heard. Or he calls a cookie. Or did he marry a cookie? I don't know. I just have to tell around here what's real, what's fake. I don't know. But she was at Hackamania, though, apparently. Allegedly. YouTube's terms of services.
I think the last time you were on my stream, I kicked you off for flagrantly disregarding and showing me zero respect, which was fun.
Oh, betrayal number 5.
You got up to go to the bathroom and I answered the chat thinking I'd get away with it.
Nope.
And you told me not to do it, so.
That's not true.
Is that flagrant disregard? Yeah, probably.
Yes, it's a lie. It's a lie. That isn't what happened. But, let's have a look.
April 4th. We'll finally get to see what the fucking pineapple looks like. So.
Is he hideous?
Mm-hmm.
You want what's funny? He's seen me. I have not seen him. I actually still do not know.
What is this? My only advice is still be you, but maybe keep the same energy in your voice you did on NJR. Yes, maybe. I'll give it a crack. Yes. The orange puppet destroys British pineapples. Clip that. Put that in the clip. That'll give you like all the clicks, my friend. We will try to keep the energy. We will running a little bit in.
What he looks like. There's been a couple of times
We're watching a betrayal happen right now, so let's keep on the betrayal train.
It's like, if you stick around, I'll show you. And then I never stick around after the stream, so it's gonna be new for me too. Yeah.
Wow, because that's always.
I swear to fucking God. I know it's not overly fascinating, but I promise you, the clip's 10 minutes in total, and it has you on it, so it should be enough to hold your attention. I promise you.
You've got my attention. I'm paying attention. I have to look away to listen. So go ahead.
Oh yeah.
You know, when I met Cardiff in real life the first time, I didn't know who he was. I would never have guessed.
Yeah.
And then I heard that he leaned over and gave me the potato voice. So that was pretty damn interesting. But I was laughing because I almost said,
yes, very handsome.
Echo, like, oh, you're going to show us that you're hideous. Like, if he were really good looking, like So Thorough, Joe Burrow, my even beloved chatter, like those guys, tall and handsome, I feel like he wouldn't be doing this.
There you go. So that's why I don't think you understood what Nick was saying. Nick's argument was to preemptively let people know who I want to hang around with. Oh, that's Echo over there. Go hang around with Echo. You seem to be under the impression that I want to potentially, I don't know, fuck you, or maybe Husey or Rochi in Vegas because I want to, like, are we supposed to be really good looking to each other? Like, you're an old man. Like, you're married. I'm married. Who cares with regards to that? So that confused me a little bit. And you saying, oh, no, I understood what Nick meant. And then literally we just played it here where you was under the impression it was for a different reason. It's the same reason, isn't it?
I mean, Nick is saying that you wanted to reveal yourself so people knew who you were, right?
Yes.
And
so
I'm making a joke. I know it's not coming across that way, but I'm making a joke that if you were really good looking, if you were Clark Gable, you wouldn't, because you'd go in and you'd be like, oh, let me surprise everybody.
Yes, a lot of people are asking you to turn your game down a little, if possible.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you very much. So yes, okay, cool. So I'm not going crazy with regards to that. You did.
I have a very important question here. Tell him the orange dingo tail can take out a damn pineapple. Like, do pineapples really grow in Australia? Yeah, we have lots of pineapples here. Lots of pineapples. And they're very tasty as well. Especially when they're seasonal, I guess. When they're in the right season, grow in the right spots and stuff, they're very delicious. But this pineapple here, my God. You know what I mean? Like the attitude. The Buckman's humor went right over this pineapple head. Yeah, of course. That's what I'd be. Like, it's like Eckel has all these problems with what Shmuel said, and I just don't understand what these problems actually are because I don't see them as problems. It's just Eckel just wants all these people around him after he unmasks as if he's like some Dabbleverse superstar. Like, we're just a bunch of dorks who just love the same shit. Laughing and causing drama and talking shit and stuff, and it's all different in real life when you meet each other. We've seen this over and over and over again. That everyone's different offline. Seen the Rodneys both times, Hackmania, DoubleCon, Pottstown, Dabble House, any Dabbleverse event or any event that's related to it. Everyone's different offline than they are on here. Everyone's competing for their spots. It just is what it is. Like, who the fuck cares? Go to Hackmania, go to these events and have a good time. You know what I mean? I saw everyone, like, from what Tommy Jordan had, like the videos and stuff. The Great Mint Diggity was there. I'm pretty sure I recognized him only because I saw the fishing photos that went up on X. That's the only reason why I noticed him. I was like, hey, this dude's actually got, like, he's a very solid dude. Like, people are like, oh, he looks weird and stuff. Like, who doesn't look weird here? You'd have to, like, ask yourself, who the fuck isn't weird in the Dabbleverse? Really? Like, I think everyone has, like, a sense of weirdness and ugliness. We're all ugly together in this thing. But really, we're all beautiful people. Really. Even us that use these as gimmicks. Puppets. Filters. We are not better than anybody else here. Some of us just have more subs and viewers and shit, but at the end of the day, what the fuck are we even doing? Asking the real questions. But this is also true too. Look at Stutjo. Mr. Tough Guy online, but in person, pathetic old man who couldn't find his way out of a garbage bag. Yeah, because he talks tough, but then he can't back it up in person because I think that the fantasy, like, revenge stuff that he talks about, like, on his streams, they don't really equate to reality when he sees it for himself, really. Like, it's just the contrast between the two is very big for him. Backing it up in person would it would require some effort and courage, which he has neither of those qualities, unfortunately. Let's continue for this betrayal.
Maybe misunderstand what our friend Nicholas was saying, so that's fine.
No, you're looking for. Apparently, I mean, you're looking for me to be giving. Look at the smile on my face, right? Look at you were. What were you? You wanted me to give you a
smug smile.
Like give Nick a serious answer. I mean, I'm busting your balls.
Me. I didn't want anything. But yes,
no, well, apparently you did, right? Because you wouldn't be upset about it if you didn't.
Yes. Go,
Well, you're bringing this up, so you're saying that I totally misunderstood.
Whenever I say anything to you, you go, I don't remember. That didn't happen. So if you've got it physically in front of you, you can't say that because you can hear yourself saying it. Right.
But I did. No, I'm not denying I said it, but it wasn't. Right. It was meant to be, schmumor. It's just me trying to be, funny in my little way.
Oh, I see what it is. Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay, well, sure. Let's let Heffa jump.
Diggity was a bit too far ahead.
Out of interest, was it just you trying to be funny, saying about the beads and what have you? When people,
I swear I saw beads.
When I got back.
I swear I saw beads.
So they laugh. So when you laugh, that's when
you're lying. Beads, probably.
Okay.
I didn't say I was lying. Jesus Christ!
Judging.
I never said I was lying. This is like, all right. So basically, this goes to my earlier issue. And the reason why I think we had an argument before you left is you seem very sensitive. Like you're very easy
pineapple.
To go from like 0 to 100,
with
anger. And
very angry pineapple.
What can I say? And I mean, you do comment like on my stream. You do comment a lot, right? Like
Yeah, so-
clarifying statements I've made or
Yeah, okay.
And,
If I can address that real quickly.
Okay.
Oh, we're finally getting to the heart of this thing. You know, this is what I wanted to go on Eccles' show for, because he is when I see him in my chat here, like he probably might randomly appear, but he is always like talking shit, like stuff that's just like, what? That makes no sense. And him trying to drive a rift between myself and Shmuel is very disrespectful, I think, and insulting, because I haven't even like, I don't know if you think I don't know if he thinks that this is a joke or something like that, but I do take some of the stuff seriously, you know, like, you know, if it's intentional, I would, you know, you would know it. But I don't go out of my way to fucking try to annoy people or intentionally big time people, unless like it's actually like $2 Dan. I talk shit about him like in a very, I guess, my way of like passive aggressiveness. I don't know. My problems with people are due to how they are towards me. Generally, you know. And I've never had that problem with Shmuel. I know he forgets a lot of stuff. He has a lot of stuff going on. That's fine. That's okay. But I'll make a comment of it on, like, if I've said that I'm going on his show or something like that, or possibly, I'll make mention of it. But if it fell through, it fell through. It's fine. It's okay. That's life. Time zone things are different. Yeah, the time zones are all different and stuff. It's okay. But Eccles the one that has the problem with everybody. I don't understand. I guess let's get through this betrayal.
Different time zone to you. So I stay up sometimes and I'm chatting in your stream, but eventually I have to go to sleep. And unfortunately, when you're watching a stream that you like to chat in, you kind of feel obliged to do so even when you're watching it later. So at a point where I would have put something in the chat, if it's something that I'm kind of like, oh my fucking god,
Choice.
I will put it on your comments. And also I know as YouTube, it's good to put something in someone's fucking chat because it helps with the algorithm. But yes, you're right. I put comments on your chat.
No, it's not that you put comments. It's the comments that you put.
Yeah,
right? I was trying to look up comments, but I can't find it. But a lot of it is like, you know, you will correct me, or a lot of correction, and it's like this. It's like it's obvious that I'm breaking your. I mean, I feel like it's obvious. I'm just breaking balls here. Look, you know.
Well, let's ask Arthur, because she agrees. Why is that fucked up like that? He was just busting your balls. 1 second. Let me take this off screen. I didn't realize that would be fucking with everything. Give me a second. Sorry to be a pain. There you go. Thank you very much, Arthur. I appreciate the $5 there. I get it. And again, that's why Shmuel's on here, so he can kind of clarify. Yeah, me being sensitive, whatever. That's absolutely fine. Yeah. What I'm trying to set up is Shmuel just like out of nowhere, he's like, oh, Echo was being really antisocial in Vegas. And I'm like, well, let's be real. Lead up to Vegas. Why would I want to spend any time with you?
Not with me necessarily. Yeah, but it's like this is the place we've said over and over again that we go to when we go to these things. This is where we kind of like settle the little beefs. We've been, you know, friends for, if you can use that word without indicating parasocialness and getting a comment from Mersh. But you know, we've been friends for quite a while. And it's like you know, it was like, I don't know, I approached you, you weren't, you know, you didn't seem to want to talk to me, but it wasn't just me. I mean, other people were saying that you didn't seem to be hanging.
Hold on. The clip is louder than you, so you can't hear you when you talk during it. So up yourself a lot. Okay, I'll lower the clip then. Maybe. Let's see. No one took over the clip either, so.
You aren't. Go ahead.
Is that better?
I apologize, mate. But thank you, mate. I appreciate that. I didn't mean to put you full screen either. Fuck,
fine.
Jesus Christ.
A beautiful old man face.
I'll be sure to send this money to help with Shuli's GoFundMe.
Thank you, Abba. This is
yes, thank you very much. Let me get off the screen. I do apologize. So right, okay. So KB, just one of the many people I spent time with in Vegas. I hung out with Echo. He was a gem. So maybe you just were talking to people that didn't hang out with me. Like who told you that? Roaching then, I guess.
Oh my god.
There must be people who you've spoke to.
Well, a lot of it is my opinion. I didn't say you were a bad guy. I just said you seemed shy. That was what it seemed like to me.
Sure.
You didn't. There were people hanging out. There were a lot of people hanging out outside the showroom all the time talking, and it was different people all the time, and people we've never met before. And I never saw you there.
Do you know how many shows I went to?
Don't know.
One. I saw the first 20 minutes of the stand-up, and then I watched all of Tukey. One. I was in Vegas to have a good time, to meet people, hang out, and I didn't hang out with as many people as I wanted to. That's fair. But as you pointed out, I'm a fucking guy who has a pineapple filter. He's come all the way from Britain by himself like an idiot. Yeah, and yeah,
like an idiot. He chose to be there. Like he chose to get the tickets. Like an idiot, he bought tickets. He bought plane tickets. He bought Hackamania tickets. He made all these choices to go there. Like an idiot. He's chosen to be a pineapple filter guy. A lot of these things are choices that he has made. I don't understand like where this anger's coming from. He made the choices. Is it just like guilt, regret? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll just pause the videos and talk about them, and just rather than talk over them. Would that be okay with everybody? Hmm? Hmm? Huh? Huh? Let's go.
Yeah, once I get to speak with you, I'm sure Annie, Spurg, Monday, Grum will show you. Yeah, I'm absolutely fine with people. It's just what a big crowd of people that I don't really know. Yeah, I'm not the one who's going to go. Look at me, I'm Shmuel Buckman. You know, I'm going to play bubble.
But nobody was doing that. But nobody was doing
5 or 6 of these events. Have you not?
Nobody was doing. There have been at events, but nobody was doing that. But
wasn't Echo one of the guys taken care of by the transverse ladies? Maybe he is mad now that he didn't sign his NDA. Well, he's married. He has a couple of kids, I think. No, terrible. Lol. Joke makes sense to me. Yeah, I mean, something's really weird. Like, I mean, are we still talking about this stuff? Like, was it really that bad? Everything that happened? I mean, is there more to it that we haven't got to yet? I really don't know. It's like the making mountains out of molehills kind of argument too, to make. Oh.
It was, you know, I don't know. You walk up and introduce yourself to people. People walk up and introduce themselves to you.
I've done it. Yes.
And you know, we got in there. There was a lot of hanging out. We were there with other people that stream, so there was a lot of information that was going back and forth. That was helpful. I don't know. You know, to me, it was. I couldn't imagine myself having gone there for that and having bought a ticket and stuff to then say, oh well, I'm going to sightsee Vegas. So maybe I assign to you what I would do for myself.
You know what's insane, Shmuel? You got so much shit for people on your vacation for doing what you wanted to do. You wanted to stream by pool, so you did it. And one of the very few people who went, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do on your vacation. You don't have to get told by people in the Doubleverse what you have to do. And ironically, you're the motherfucker telling me what I should have done on my vacation. Deng Lizard, thank you, member for 50 months. So when
wow, whoa. That's betrayal. Something I don't know. That's a betrayal for sure. Now we're getting to the heart of it. Doesn't like being told what to do. That's controversial. Can't tell pineapple people what to do. Wrong. Shmuel should know better. Do not tell pineapples what to do. Let's see what Mint Diggity got to say. So, okay, so I understand this sort of beef. Where did Tommy Jordan come in on this? I think he needs a live target. Tommy already got a lot of content out of it. Yes. Yeah, like I mean, it might be in this clip. I didn't catch this whole thing live. I just caught it in the clips because I just saw it and I was like, ooh. Now Eccles going to war with everybody, and he's lying about like Will being mad at me and stuff. Like the fuck? I don't know everything. So I wonder if they ever do resolve it. But we got 10 more minutes of the video. We'll just keep watching.
Helicopter ride next year in Hackamania for sure. Hello everyone. Sorry.
If Rochi can get over his fear.
Rochi ain't going on. Fool me once. Mike's internet provider. I'll hang out with everyone. It's fine. Yeah.
You are, Mike.
I'm not the life of the party.
Yeah. Let's. Mike had a bit of a time.
He was fine. He was fun. He was having fun. See, you can't win if you don't drink too much. You're boring like me. If you drink too much, you're Mike's internet provider. Who knows?
Well, there's a middle ground.
Yeah, for sure. Like who?
I didn't drink.
Yeah, because you're sober. Because you're sober.
No, I know, but I'm just saying it's not like there was a middle ground. I mean, there were people. I'm sure there were people at the bar that weren't drinking, or in front of the showroom.
Sure. Were there that many people at 4 o'clock in the morning still up who weren't drinking or weren't doing drugs? I'm sorry, I'm a square. You got me. Fucking got me. But to be fair, I've said over the last year and a half streaming, I'm a bit of a square. I don't really drink that much. I don't do any drugs. Yeah. I hang out with people who are
But that doesn't mean you can't like go and have a good time. You don't need alcohol and drugs to have a good time. It's like it feels very like I mean we're in our 30s now. We don't need drugs and shit like that for an alcohol to have a good time. I feel like we got a lot of that out of the way in our 20s. I mean, I did. I don't miss hangovers anymore. Getting drunk all the time is fucked because I always like to just go home, you know. I always like to Irish goodbye some things and just fuck off and go home. I don't like being out all the time. It's not fun. Plus, you got to have money to have that fun, and I don't have that much money to do that. You have enough to live, and that's it. Very boring life. But he's so mad. He's so angry. This angry. This pineapple is so fucking mad. He's angry at the world. He's angry with Shmuel, Rochi, me, Tommy Jordan. Who next? Who next will cross the evil Eckle pineapple?
with my friends, and that's about it. I went there, I met people. I would come back next year to Vegas 100%, and I would spend more time with people 100%.
Oh yeah, he'd go again next year and then bitch about it all over again. I can see that happening. Him going there and he just comes back. He's like, "Oh, I fucking hate all these people. Why did I even go?" Cry about it again. Like, make the choice to go. That's what I don't understand. You make the choice to pay for all this stuff, to do all these things. That's a choice. Your arm wasn't twisted to go to Hackamania. You could have stayed home and just done like a stream there. But you're acting like you had to go to this thing. Rochi could have just went on his own. Didn't have to worry about all this drama shit. Very unnecessary, Eckle. Get your fucking shit together, pal. Stop being so angry all the time. Light the fuck up. Stop starting shit. It's embarrassing.
But hey, you know, you live and you learn, right?
Yeah. I was, you know, look, I'm just expressing an opinion. It doesn't have to be,
Sure.
you know, like, it doesn't have to.
Because I can't hear you when I say it, but yeah, it's exactly Antigone. Double versus no vacation hoss, no days off. It's double versus when you wake up, go to lunch, go to bed. In that same order again the next day and the day after. There are no time offs or whatever. It's your job forever. Feel like a Black Mirror episode. We're living in Bizarro world.
Be right.
You're saying I came across this way, and I'm explaining my actions, right?
I know, but I didn't perceive it. It never dawned on me that it would be perceived as a vacation. You know, like because it was an event. Because we went there for an event, right? And you went with Rochi, and you said you'd been to Vegas before.
Yes, twice. And guess what I did when I went there? Whatever the fuck I wanted to do. Luigi Greenberg, why is this even a point of conflict? Because we have fallen out over it to a degree, Luigi. So we haven't fallen out.
See Luigi come in here with he's asking the real questions, like why even is this a point of conflict? The Dabbleverse is full of socially awkward people, and the only way people can really I guess make comments and be part and participate in all this is when they're online under usernames and stuff, no matter what. But in reality, things are very different. It's not all like what it's like in the chat, where you feel like $1 million. You know, I think reality comes with these people too fucking hard. Reality check, everyone. Reality sucks.
Over the fact that I should, should I do what Shmuel tells me to do? Fuck no. And I'm sure Shmuel will say, no, I never meant that. But I deal with it however I want to deal with it, right? And I get the backlash.
Leading the witness, everybody. Leading the witness in this betrayal.
For it, where people would have expected me to, I don't know, like do stuff I wouldn't normally do, I guess.
Yeah, look, I don't know.
Tommy Jordan, here we go. He's done another turn. Eccles in.
Here we go. This must be where it starts. Bit diggity.
severe. I assume you meant denial about social abilities in Vegas. Fair enough, Tommy. Fair enough. If that's what it's got to be. I work perfectly fine in real life back home. So if once a year I go to Vegas and I don't please a few people, I guess I have to live with that. I guess that's fine.
Why is it doesn't go to Vegas to please people? He's not pleasing people. Why are you going to Vegas to please people for? We doing some back alley secret pineapple business, huh? Huh? Who are we trying to please? Go there and be yourself. Be Eckel or whatever your real name is. And like whatever you look like. I really think he looks like he should be like the lead singer of a hardcore metal band, like Hatebreed or something, like Jamie Jaster of Hatebreed. That's what he looks like to me. Not bad. Not a terrible looking person. I've seen uglier before. You seen Patrick Melton? Holy fuck, dude. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, of course. But am I? You'd never know.
But yeah. Yes, it's shocking, isn't it? A lot of Shmuel's comments are about how he hides himself as a pineapple. I reckon he's really hideous. Oh, he's not going to be very good when he's in Vegas. And it's like, oh, what fucking shocking then. If I matched what you expected. There you go. Perfect.
See, this is what I'm talking about when I say that you're highly sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
That was ball busting. What I was saying to you was ball busting. You can see the smile on my face while I'm doing it, right? It's
also,
like I was kidding. I also didn't think it was a good idea, but that's a separate
Can I just say it's
issue.
ball busting? Can I just say it's ball busting? If I talk to you like you're a cunt and treat you like a cunt and then go, I was ball busting, is that fine? Is that reasonable? I wouldn't want to hang around with me if that's what I did.
Whatever. I don't get it.
I really think that this pineapple is something I want to hang around either. Fuck. Like I said, I'm on Spiel's side here. I really am. Holy shit. And I think the trigger thing here was, but I remember hearing Spiel say something about it being possibly social anxiety. And I feel like it's definitely a possible thing because anxiety is like a fight or flight response to stuff. Like, you want to either fight something or you want to find the nearest exit and fuck right off. That's just how that works. That's how I did it when I used to go out. When in my 20s and stuff, when we used to go places, I'd always be looking like, where's the nearest exit if shit goes down? Like, where am I running to? Because I ain't fighting no one. Fuck that. What a waste of time. Run out there. Run away. Run away. Hi, Latonia. Long time no see. Welcome back. Yay!
Yeah, here you go. So a few little comments that you've made. Social anxiety was ball busting. None of us are I guess there are a few doctors in the Doubleverse, but neither of us, I beg your pardon, are doctors with regards to this. You point out that he didn't spend any time with me, but you can diagnose me based on the 5 to 10 minutes that we spent together. So I guess.
And just my last question. So
he was so offended by the social anxiety thing. There's nothing to be like offended about with that. Some people have it. I know I do it first. I know I did when going on to different shows and stuff. It's very weird. Very strange. Hi, Blind Molly. Hi. How are you? I am sub to your channel, by the way. Welcome to the chat. Join us.
When Rochi was on, I think it was Dixon after or one of the shows, and he was talking about the grifting really bothered him, and it was this and a lot of grifting talk. How did you feel about that?
Yeah, but like he was aware of it. He was on the show with me. He benefited from that. So yeah, I like I say, I think I was in the wrong reactionary. I think he was in the wrong with
Should
other
we
things
have
as
called
well.
the hypocrisy police on him? Is that?
I just think he put himself in a bit of a difficult.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Serenity now and Hey Blind Molly, are they the same person? Holy fuck! Clip it, Final Boss, if you're there. Clip it. We need records of this right now. Holy shit! Ah! I'm socially awkward too. I've been known, yeah. I think a lot of us do have that quality though, and it's nothing shameful to have. It's just that we can be weird around people we don't fully know or are fully comfortable with. And with you guys in here and stuff, like I think in real life I would probably be a little bit like that too. I'll admit it. I'm not scared to admit that kind of stuff. Because I think if you big note yourself and be like, yeah, I'm the biggest star in the room and I'm famous and all this bullshit, I think it's a personality thing. I guess, defect. I think I find it defective. I think if you try and big note yourself when you're smaller than everybody else, it's to your detriment. Be humble. Just at least then if something big happens and then you actually look a little bit better than what you think you are, then it's not so bad. But when you go in and big note yourself and then you look smaller, it kind of it goes the opposite way, I think. But yeah, I was shy meeting everyone too at Hackamania 3. Latanya says, yeah, I get it. It's a big thing from here to reality. It's very it's very different because you're not behind the screen anymore. You're in real life. You're physically in front of somebody, rather than seeing a username with a profile photo and stuff. Either here or on X or wherever you talk. It's very eye-opening. I think a lot of people don't grasp that here. Some people know how to roast and troll, and it's funny. I've started to understand that more since I was on Spiel Show earlier this year. I've understood it. I've worked out what people are like and everything, and I've started to roll with it more. I was fairly combative and stuff against Chow, but I'm not like that anymore with him. I find him to be entertaining, I guess, with just some of his comments, and I kind of laugh at it because it's just I see where it's coming from. Now, I was a bit blinded by that preconceived kind of feeling about it and thoughts, but now I'm just roll with it. Roll with it, and the punches will just, I guess, stop. Unless you're a pineapple who just will not stop punching everybody. But Rochi is the life of the party, and Eckler is a stick in the mud. Yep. And you can see that here, plain and clear. Pineapples are very sour, especially when they come from, well, wherever he's come from. I don't know. They must grow them different over there. They don't have the same kind of sweetness as they do, in our backyards.
Situation, and I rephrase it. I think I put Roach in a difficult position because he very much wants to go back next year. But with his new channel, is he going to be super chatting, super gifting, super tipping? Gifting memberships.
Oh, who the fuck cares? He'll find a way over there. If he wants to find his way over there, he will. He doesn't have to grift about it. Rochi will find a way. I think maybe people will help him fund this next adventure just out of spite, just to fuck with Eckle. I think that's another funny thing that happens in Doubleverse too.
I better not ask for any of those things, I guess, because that will be, like you say, pull your shirt hypocrisy police. So I kind of put him in a bit of an awkward position there. But I always said to him, I wish you wouldn't bang on about it so much because, I've offered a couple of times for us to just demonetize the channel and you've said no. So,
yeah, it's a little bit of no, and with the one hand, and they're reaching with the other to take the plate of food they don't want.
No, I think he genuinely doesn't like it. I understand that he genuinely doesn't like it. And I get it. But again, I would take the brunt of it. Yeah, I wouldn't ask him to do stuff for it. Tell lie, drinking stream, apologies. But in general, I wouldn't kind of be right, no, you've got to be mentioning this all the time and asking for that. It would be me, and he would give me some shit over it, and we'd do a little bit of back and forth, a little bit of banter over it, and that would be it.
Yeah, no,
there you go. Coaches sorted for next year. Good one.
All right.
Speaking of sour pineapples, did you apologize to Shmuel yet? No, and I won't. Fuck you.
Pinky Loco and Dr. Stevens. I what do you call it? Yeah, I get a little annoyed. I mean, there's obvious grifting, right? I mean, I think we can.
But Team Shmuel here.
But I think one of the things that people who complain about grifting don't either. I don't think they get it, right? When you're putting on a regular show, like a show either several times a week or a couple of shows a week or even a show a week, it's a lot of work. A lot goes into it to get there. It's not like you just can't some people can, but I certainly can't just crank on the camera, and start going. And I've tried that and it fails miserably. So it's and there's costs, right? But StreamYard.
Remove the pineapple from our pizza. It's Gobbles, not Gobbles. Is this what it takes to get you out of my chat just to keep listening to you? I'm going to note that. When I see you, I'm going to put you up and start playing something that you did until you go away.
and I had to get. I had to start from scratch, buy a computer, and
Can't handle the truth,
so,
can you?
I'm like, when people say, "Oh, grifting," I'm like, you're getting something. I feel like you're getting something for it, and nobody's forcing anybody to chat, right? Like nobody's forcing anybody to send in super chats or any of those things. And
yeah, but I bang on about it a lot. To be fair, I try to give back stuff for it as well. I don't know if that compensates in any way, shape, or form, but I try to do stuff for it. I try to do special little streams where it gives a bit of like entertainment for it, or something kind of embarrassing for me / Rochi to do, and that's kind of like part of the deal sometimes. I've been very lucky. People have been very generous, and especially for a channel as small as mine, people have been ridiculously generous. Fuck, we managed to get someone to Vegas outfit. You know what I mean? That's pretty good.
No, that's exactly. And that's exactly what I mean. It's not like, again, some of these guys real grifters, but it's not like in most cases that you're giving money for nothing. Like at the very least, you're getting time and energy and effort.
Thank you, Mint Diggity. I try very much. I try. But we will keep note of the pineapple. It's his only deterrent, his own voice, and his own thoughts and feelings back at him. It's his kryptonite. It's the only way we can shoo him away. It's like witchcraft.
And maybe you're helping kick in for a bit of the infrastructure. So yeah, I kind of thought that was a little disingenuous, but
potentially. But I know Rochi pretty well, and it's sad because I think we've been pretty good mates over like a year and a half and what have you. And like I say, we spoke a little bit in between, which is nice. But I think he's a good guy, so I ain't really got anything bad to say with that. Is he perfect? No. Is he annoying with certain things? Yes. But as am I, as we pointed out. Eva said, calling hosts benefiting from chatters showing their appreciation and being a guest on Pat Dixon show who play songs for a fiver. It was rude as fuck. Yeah. It was a little bit funny. And it turned out to be Pat to be the first one. And just to clarify, I've answered this before, but no, unfortunately not. There were a couple of people who even said, "Oh, I'll go," but unfortunately, we had to show our IDs when we got there, so it was for the allocated people. If I had a bit of time, maybe.
How much in between talk can we expect going forward? A lot. Thank you. Hey, Blind Molly. Oh, I mean, Serenity now. I'm on to you, pal. Fucked up. It's been immortalized now. Liar. Miss in between. Okay. Hey, whatever you want me to be, pal. Shit. All right. We have another clip. People done knew you just like, yeah, I guess, whatever. Whatever, man. It's a big discovery to me. So, celebrate on my parade, motherfucker. All right. We got some more Buckman action. Mr. In Between. Oh, yeah. Oh, excuse me. Gobbles had pizza for dinner or lunch, whatever. It was very tasty. Mr. In Between was an Australian show. I'm trying to relate. Yeah. That's a good show because its main character is the magician. Yeah. I do see lots of clips of it. I haven't actually watched it yet, so I guess it's on my to-watch list at some point in my life. From what I've seen, it's very good. Next.
I think maybe even Dirty Jersey Rat.
Oh, so this is more Shmuel, but this was when he was on BYB. I guess it was, when was this? This was like 3 days ago.
Dirty Jersey. Yay! I love that song.
Yeah, and it seems that a lot of these people got involved in this conservative thing because they saw that's where the money was.
Chrissy for sure, right?
Me too, Mint Duty. Me too. It's the only way to be. There is no other way. At least we can all admit it now. We're part of the anxiety circle.
Pat Dixon, who dated Chrissy Mayer, he always brings that up. Like Chrissy Mayer hung out with all the gay community in New York City, and then all of a sudden became this huge thing that she started talking about right-wing politics. It's kind of a like as if she was a liberal and was and just seeing an easier path to become free speech
I spoke bot just to get scared. That's funny to me. It's like I take methamphetamines to get to have a good night. Oh, yeah, I'm not a big fan of Ethan Ralph either. I did a stream about it probably a few weeks ago. That was probably like one of my last ones that I did is Dabbling Down Under. It was very polarizing, that whole thing. Not many people enjoyed it. I haven't seen those people in my chat for a while either.
Advocate slash right wing grifter. You know, I don't know. Were you around during that period of time, Ethan?
Me? Which period would that, when she started coming up? I don't know. I never heard of her before 2018, 2019. Yeah, and then I saw she had a show on Compound Media. I was just scouting for guests. I had Aaron Berg on. I had Pat Dixon on, and some of those folks. Umio had a channel on Fuzzy.tv later on. He definitely, I don't think we've ever had him on the show. He's booked for some super show, but we ended up changing that. But yeah, he knows the kill stream too. But yeah, I used to pull guests from over there on Compound Media. Yeah, I think she's probably, I never looked to Chrissy Mayer for any type of political analysis in the first place. But I guess if you did, I don't take any of that. I don't take that seriously from her. There's a lot of people who pick one side or the other because they think they can climb that rank easier. They don't really care about the ideology.
He's talking too slow for me.
They just want to.
He's talking too slow, so we're going to make it. Oh, shit. He's talking too slow, so we're going to speed it up a bit. He sounds like John C. Reilly, though, but not nearly as like interesting and entertaining as him.
That side, like, wasn't that something you were involved in?
He is the real Wreck-It Ralph in real life. Wreck that pussy. Woo, 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 woo.
Which side? What do you mean?
The conservative, sort of alt-right adjacent. Isn't that?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm still involved, kind of distant right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I consider myself kind of just unaffiliated, or maybe just nationalist or whatever you want to call it. I don't like either major party, but I still have plenty of left-wing, I guess you would say, beliefs and stuff like that. I haven't really changed that much of my personal political philosophy. It's just both parties are completely bankrupt and enslaved to the moneyed interest, we'll say, here on this program. But I think it's pretty clear that it doesn't really matter long term very much which party you vote for, except for some stuff around the edges.
Yeah, but I was more talking about didn't your sort of popularity and stuff come from being on that alt-right thing? I know you were gaming and stuff, but
Gamergate's where I got known, and so pretty famous internet event. I won't go into it all, but yeah, and then kind of transitioned into, because I have a political science background, so I kind of transitioned pretty naturally into politics and the Trump campaign, and I was in a couple of his rallies in the press pen and all this stuff, and yeah, then actually I went to jail in Virginia, and then when I got out, I was skipping around here. That was 2017. Got out in 2018 in February, and then was still doing the kill stream, but it kind of transitioned into something else. Instead of once a week, it was 3 days a week, then 5 days a week, and then we kind of got to interviewing a lot of different people on the internet, from the drama side of things, and then the distant right side of things, and just the actual Con Inc., you might say, are more mainstream conservative type folks too. I have a ton of people that have been on my show in that realm. Yeah. Large percentage of that.
No, I'm just, I'm wondering, because it was like you were really big, right? Like you were a thing, and now not so much. And so this is where we think Chrissy's going. So I'm wondering if that's going to be like,
it's not what it was.
Advice for her, or do you know how she's going to feel about that, or can you still make it?
I mean, I can probably give you some advice, because I'm pretty sure it's still doing better than whatever you got going on over there. But yeah, and historically speaking, yeah, there's no contest. I think about you and all these other broken down hack comedians, and all you motherfuckers put together are not as well known as 1 year of my career. So, it is kind of embarrassing.
I'm also not you're known for getting arrested at airports, or revenge porn.
We've been arrested once or twice. You're known for being an old mouthy Jew that should take a trip down the stairs. That's what you're known for.
Holy shit. Oh, wow. Wow. I was wondering when all this, he just couldn't wait. He just couldn't help himself. He had to, call him a Jew. Why is it the first, thing you say to someone? You just, something like derogatory like that. Why? It feels like so low effort, low brow. Like, yeah, so what? He's Jewish. What about it? What about it?
You're gonna throw me down the stairs in Vegas. I was there the whole time. You didn't do shit. So
Go back and follow D,
stop.
motherfucker. Fuck off.
Oh,
Stop.
Fuck off. Go lick Kumia's nuts some more. Who are you talking to? You've been waiting. You've been waiting the whole time. I don't think you have more than that. You're saying shit I don't give a fuck about. Don't you have something a little bit
You don't
better?
give a fuck about anything. So what difference is it?
Right. So how you gonna defeat me?
I'm not trying to.
it's just true too. When you're a bigot, that's all you do. Well, that's what you do. Yes, yes. Absolutely. It's like the first thing that you say. It's like it's nothing of substance. You just say it because it's there. Like it's the only thing. I mean, Spiel is very like he definitely like he has a lot to say. But he's very I think he's very methodic with how he says, and like I don't know calculating, but he puts a lot of thought into what he says sometimes. Not everything everyone says is a gem, but sometimes we have more hits than misses. When he's combative, I think that's when he's at his best. I think that's peak Buckman.
Beat you.
Well,
I'm just trying to point out the hypocrisy of you covering Chrissy and the downfall like you're the big guy, but we should be asking you what the downfall is like because you've been there.
I have been there. I answered those questions earlier in good faith, and then I see what you're trying to do. So I decided to change my stance.
Good work.
So that's where we are now. You are here. That's where we are on the map.
Mm-hmm.
You're like at the top of the stairs. But
all right, let me bomb through some of these super chats.
Did he say? I know he did say it, but did he actually say that he wanted to kick Shmuel Buckman down the stairs? Oh, wow. YouTube terms of services, that means when someone is standing at the staircase and then someone puts the boot in behind and they fall down the stairs. That's what he's talking about. Just in case YouTube didn't know what that meant.
So I definitely have some more questions for you about Jeremy. It sounds like we had a little blood feud boiling there. I wasn't sure how that was going to work out. Purpose of finishing $2. Finally, the testosterone has arrived. Quiet, Shmuel. I think he's talking about the Ralph man with the testosterone.
He's talking over there. Must be something shitty. I know it ain't something good.
Yeah, what kind of cigar you got going there?
Well, it's dork. Nice podcast, stupid. Look what happened to him. He got defeated. He's gone. He's dead. Rest in peace to the shortest reigning king, or duke. Yes, new duke of the Dabbleverse. He is now gone, buried, and he is sending $2 chats in from beyond the grave. He asked in there, he's like, how much for a boxing match versus Shmuel? Only a dead man can ask those questions.
Shmuel?
It's a Romeo and Julieta.
Shug Buckman, baby.
All right.
Romeo y Julieta.
I'm proud sponsor of the BYB. No, just jokes. Nice podcast with $2.
You, by the way. Found that out.
Let's have a boxing match, Shmuel.
I don't think
The Kevin Brennan challenged me to one. That never happened. This one never happened. So.
It doesn't tend to work out usually.
Hey, Ethan, how much for a boxing match versus how much money? Like how much? Yeah.
Money talks. I'll say that. Have to see the check cash first, but
Thought Dan quit. I guess he's back. Welcome back, Dan.
Yeah, he also erased his YouTube and Twitter account, but he only made it a day, so he back. He back.
He was tweeting under the name Rob Saul.
Well, that's a good name to tweet under. Why not? Who are these gay dudes? Ralph, what's your opinion on Stuttering John? Your opinion on the weirdos who hyper-focus on him 24/7, like dry drunk Shmuel Buckman and Shuli Egar?
Yeah, I don't really have a strong opinion on Stuttering John, except that I know who he is, and I'd never heard of Shmuel Buckman before like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So, I knew who Stuttering John was in like 1996 or some shit. So, again, all these hack comedians and hangers-on and motherfuckers who shouldn't even be on the stage couldn't hold my bags, much less Stuttering John's. That's kind of my opinion on it. That's not defending him or anything. I don't really have anything to do with any of his beefs. I do think it's kind of it doesn't really motivate me, the whole Stuttering John beat. So I don't really follow it. So I can't. That's not me defending any of his track record because I don't really pay attention to the whole Stunning John stuff. I saw when Scarlett went on there. I've seen a few clips when Keanu was on.
He acted out.
I really want to watch the Stuttering John Scarlett stuff at some point. There's two rambling lunatics together in the same space while he's trying to work out what she's rambling about. It's there's definitely some John stuff I haven't watched on here yet that I want to watch with everybody else. Like the Duke of the Future things. They might be more relevant soon anyway, so that should be fun to watch. That and yes, that stuff as well. Yeah.
He acted out, I think, with her. Not well.
Yeah,
he was just trying to use her
Misbehaved a little bit.
no, he just wanted to use her as a cudgel against Kevin Brennan. He was just trying to make her talk shit about Daddy Brennan, as Scarlett would say.
Yeah, I don't know exactly. Yeah, I know he's got a feud with Brennan, and I think that was after she'd had a tough episode of MLC or something like that. Right after
He swooped in. Yeah, he swooped in. She did. I think that was shit. She got into it with somebody right before that. And yeah, it didn't go over well. Whatever the case was, he swooped in.
It was Brennan. Do it with a few people. She does.
Yeah.
She locks horns with people. We like that.
Few,
we
yeah,
like
she's
that about her.
goers,
She's spicy.
so.
We like that she's spicy.
Spicy.
$2 Road Doggy. Thank you, sir. Buckman couldn't clean Ralph's spilled pee bottles.
God damn it.
So true.
Pee bottle.
So true.
Okay, that wasn't as big as I thought it was going to be. Boyga boyga, what she said. funny. Okay. This one. So this is particularly interesting. Oh shit! Gotta make it fast. Okay. Just to preface this one. So I was watching the tail end of this the other day. Oh, I've got to move my mouth. Oh my god, terrible at this. Yeah. So I was watching this the other day. Now, Ava, I'm not a big fan of. Obviously, probably more anti-Ava than I am anything. And I think Latanya, if she's still here, very, very anti-Ava. Wait for the F Ava in the chat, but yes. So this was a very interesting conversation. There we go. Right. Yeah, I knew it. So this was an interesting tail end of the conversation because I was listening to this in the car, and I very much enjoyed this because Quad and JMO did a very good job with this as well. I've never seen them go this hard. Like, it wasn't like hard, but I guess it was just like a little bit more. There's a little bit more of a pushback to it, and there's the questions and like I guess the things that they were saying, like with things I was thinking too, and I was like, wow, they've been dunked on for this. I don't know why, but I find that like what they did here was very. I think there's a lot of thought put into it when they did it, because clearly they've been thinking about this stuff for a while too. They just had to press her on it, and it was great. Like JMO like shines, and he's shining more lately. I think he's mogging everyone. Ugh, disgusting word to say, but I dig JMO. He works really well here. I'm sure this captured all of it, but this was great watch. Let's watch together.
As a person that's talked to him on the phone outside of the show, like he started getting it just started getting like, why am I dealing with this anymore? And then naturally, then he was like, I'm leaving. Like, that's how it felt to me as someone that did the show with him for like, I think like 7 months straight.
So John lost?
No, I mean, no, well, he always is going to come back, right? It's like,
I think he's in for a rough road. I think he's in for a rough
JMO.
road, to be honest.
Wait a minute.
he's go ahead.
I
No,
think
you
he's
just said
losing
he's coming
lawsuit,
back.
and I think he's got another losing lawsuit on his hands coming up.
With
I don't think.
Anthony.
See, that's a good theory. I don't.
Who
think,
is here? I don't know if he's still here, but we
No,
did.
and
see
I
him
don't
in
even
the chat,
necessarily
by the way.
mean that he loses the lawsuit, meaning that a judge goes, you lose. What I mean is it's a completely different scenario when you are now defending yourself. You come out of pocket. It's not like you're bringing it like he's going to be drained financially.
See, that's like a very rational theory, and I understand why people think that. I truly believe that that's not how he works. In my mind,
That's how he works. John doesn't work at all. He's a lazy person. Always has been, always will be. Whatever Spanish words or Latin words are, to go after that. But yeah, Shamo is one of my favorites too. He's really growing on me. Yes, he's very thoughtful. He's very rational with his thoughts here. It's really good.
If his back is up against the wall, and if he loses or something like that, he actually wants to be there fighting. I truly believe it really is just he got exhausted and was just like, it was just, and then.
Hold up. What's a stronger word than hate? I'd have to figure out. You'd have to look it up. Maybe Grok might be able to help that one. Put it in the AI, Grok it, and then put it in the chat, and then we'll work this out together. It's a mystery. Final boss can't spell. MIO. Yes. Go back to school, final boss. Fuck.
Like, he didn't say this to me, but
I'm just kidding.
There's a moment everyone's just threatening to sue him, and he was already like saying he was going to leave, and it just pushed him out. But I don't think the lawsuit thing would make him leave. Like, he wants to fight. He's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he wants to be there to like fight back.
But it sucks when you know you're about to lose a lot of money.
I don't think he looks at it that way,
because he's going to have to pay for those.
I don't think that he looks at it like he's going to lose that lawsuit, though.
Yeah, but it depends on what his lawyer told him last time they had a visit.
I don't know that his lawyer gave him any.
You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows? But the problem is like the odds are slim that he comes out of this thing not owing money. I
don't think that's how he looks at it.
By the way,
well, let me separate like what is Ava's speculation and then like what he has said. Like, to me, he has always been very confident about winning this lawsuit. Like, that's what he says to Ava on the phone. In my view, I don't think that he feels like they're gonna like. He has money that they could get from him because he has like a house and he kind of lives on the margins. And in my head, I don't think he thinks there's much that they could take from him. He might not think that way and get mad at me for saying this, but that's what I think about it. Like, I don't think he thinks they're gonna ever. So if you understand that he doesn't think he doesn't have any money for them to take, then you'll understand why he's all these.
Doesn't have any money for them to take. What a slip. What a slip. That's funny. So even Ava doesn't think John has money. But then it doesn't matter what happens because John still owes his lawyers money anyway. And I imagine he even owes Tabba for his services that he probably hasn't paid for either. It's not like the worst thing to be like a pro bono or pro bono lawyer. Yeah, I caught that too. I was just like, what? Like, Ava says. It's like weird. But he'd have to owe, I guess he'd have to owe Tabba some money because he did some of this as well, I guess. I mean, I guess his office or something was, however it all works, put together all that filing and paperwork and stuff to do this case in the first place. But you'd have to owe them money somehow. I mean, like, in good faith you would. But being like a pro bono lawyer, taking on these cases on like a retainer or something like that, you would really only want to take those cases if you knew you had more of a chance to win, because then you might actually get something out of it, like in I guess the sentencing or the conclusion of it, depending on however it seems to work. But like, Carl and Shuli don't want to settle with him. Then they're like, oh, but they didn't settle with him, and blah 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 blah. As if it's like puts a damper on them. It's just like, well, he's the one that's been threatening all this stuff for such a long time, and then he's the one that brought it all to the forefront. And he's the same person, and all the people around him that suck up to him and like help him soothe, self-soothe and stuff, all think that like Danny Cavalos or Savalos is pushing back too much. It's like, well, this is how like the legal system works. Both sides have their legal representation, and then both sides are fighting to prove that their clients are innocent in all this, hopefully with all the dockets and receipts and proof and everything like that to say that, like, well, my client isn't guilty of what you're accusing him of, or them of, or whatever. Him, her, them, whatever it might be. Yet, I think he just expected them to just roll over and be like, all right, we'll just give you all the money that you want. So then, but then like, it's just like, well, he's just been trying to, I guess, bully them legally into just going into silence. No more talk of Stuttering John. No more. We cannot talk about this stuttering man anymore. Which actually got me thinking of that name, Stuttering John. Does he legally own that name? Or is that Howard Stern that owns that name? Or the business umbrella? That's really something I haven't thought about. Like, well, I've been thinking about it. But I do wonder. I do wonder if that's the what's happening with that. We will figure it out together. But let's keep watching.
I think that they're going to. I think that they intend to make an example out of John. Is that?
I just realized I was rambling. Oh well, fucking whatever. I still got people here listening. Yes. Thank you all for listening and watching. I do appreciate every single one of you. I see 11 people. There may be more lurking. Clipping. Maybe.
And then he loses the slap and he owes money. That's one part where he owes money, right? Now,
which he did say he'll never pay. So we'll just put that aside.
The problem with that is the longer he extends it out, he needs representation to extend it out, right? He cannot just go and be like, I need more. He has to have representation, right? And then here comes Anthony Cumia with his lawsuit. Now, whatever you feel about Anthony Cumia's lawsuit, whether you feel it's valid or not, Anthony is allowed to go and make this lawsuit, call John to court, cause John to have to get an attorney, cause John to have to show up to court, wherever it is that this court is going to be at, the same way he's making people go to court for his. And every time he goes to court, he's got to pay this.
It doesn't have anything to do with me.
At the end of the day, I like really, really respect Anthony Cumia. I think that, and I told John off the air and on the.
That's another thing that people have been talking about. It's just like, well, she's been shitting on Cumia for ages now, like trying to like do all these different things and say all these terrible things and stuff, and like just constantly yelling and screaming out over him and stuff, and trying to like bombard him with stuff. But now she respects him and thinks he's like really good and stuff. It's like, come on, you don't have any integrity at all. Like, really, if you did, you would be like, oh yeah, I've changed my mind. My perspective's a bit different now. Blah 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 blah. But no, it's not. Hypocrite.
I think it was fucked up that he tagged Anthony's workplace on Twitter about it. To me, that is just everything that makes me.
Yes, he's going to lose. I think he. I mean, it's up for the courts to decide, but like, I think that if his case was better, it was better worded, a lot more organized. He had better legal representation, people that actually have like better standards for how they practice law, then he might have a better case to make and he might actually win. But from what we've seen and what we've read, and just how much he's inserted himself into this actual case itself, like through the filing of the paperwork and trying to drag people into a lawsuit that's already been filed. I mean, it was right to publicity. Now it's like, oh, well, let's drag Kate Meany into it. Let's demand all this money from everybody. Like, it's just a clusterfuck. And it's just, I just don't see it working out for him. I don't know. It's not clear cut. What they've filed makes no sense. It's just fucked up. And I think it's to their detriment that it's definitely not going to succeed in their part. And he's going to owe a lot of money. A lot of people are going to fuck him up. And, you know, it's like, that's a choice that he made. Things that he said, things he's done, actions he's taken. It's going to happen to him either way. He's still going to pay. That's just how it is. Hello, G-Rob. Welcome. Well, I woke up and I couldn't fall back asleep, but dabbling down under is on. Yeah. Welcome to the show. Mr. Buddy Lee. Give her up the respect of calling her. Oh, you think it's beneath you calling her a cunt? That's funny.
Like, just grossed out by certain parts of the Dabbleverse. I think that for him to do that defamation lawsuit is a loser for him. And John, like, in his head initially was saying that he wanted to represent himself, but like his friends like me that are gonna tell him that he has to get representation, and there's ways for him to get representation for people just on the basis of being sued for things like defamation like that. and in a separate situation for a DMCA thing, there's organizations that will fund that. And as long as I'm friends with him, I'm not going to let him represent
please
himself.
let him do himself.
No,
that would be hilarious.
No,
Amin, do you think that John's going to?
I love J-Mo. It's like, yeah, just let him do it. Just let him bury himself. It's so good.
Stiff his lawyer with a bill.
I think that whatever.
Do you feel that's imminent?
I think whatever arrangement he has up till now, about whatever this lawsuit he has, that they're not going to be stiffed and they have whatever going on. And again, that's just what I think.
I totally think he's going to stiff his lawyer.
Well, you have to give his lawyer
that lawsuit. He's going to have to get a different attorney.
Maybe, and maybe he hasn't thought that through. But I do think that
maybe if we say Ava's name loud enough, she'll appear in the chat. That would be interesting to see. I've never seen her pop up in anything I've done before, so I guess we'll find out.
If you just look at his original lawsuit, if I was his friend when all that started, I would have said don't do a right of publicity thing. But there's a lawsuit that John could have. John just wants to deal with what this is a weird social experiment we're all in. And if you're just really wanting to think about it, it's there are lawsuits that he could make towards Julie and Carl. I just don't know if that would have been the one that I would have advised him for. So you can't just say he was just trying to extract money. You have to understand that he's someone that doesn't understand the law and just in that situation is just going on the guidance of people that are lawyers saying right of publicity.
This one. Yeah. Okay. So the other day we played that video where he was talking about more specifically about the accusations of the PDF file bullshit. They're all obsessed with fucking what Anthony allegedly did because it doesn't seem like there's actual facts. And Anthony was making some good points I had never heard because I didn't even really know the original story. The phased whatever the fuck.
So this little thing here about the accusations against Anthony. So I was on NJ Ranger's show today. And it's nothing against NJ Ranger because I respect him. I really dig that what he does on there and stuff, but I was relatively quiet when it came to talking about Kumi and all that kind of stuff. I was just because I don't know. All I know is what I've seen here, and I'm just well, I mean, it's just to me, it's just there's a lot of I think there's a lot of misinformation and a lot of things that have just been Chinese whispers and stuff like that, and I don't know. I haven't delved into it, so I just don't. I'm I don't know. I'm very on the fence with it, honestly. I know there's that documentary, that beige frequency documentary about the whole thing. It's a good 5 hours, and fuck, I don't have 5 hours to watch this. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I hope this whole if he does this defamation thing against John, maybe we'll be able to hear a lot of all this stuff that he's been accused of in that. That's what I think anyway. We might have more of a clear picture of the whole thing. Because I imagine that because in Discovery it has to come out, right? That's just generally how Discovery works. They dig into everything to make sure that you are completely telling the truth. Only the truth that you believe to be the truth, I guess. I don't know. It's all confusing to me. There's so much going on. Like creepiness everywhere. I don't know.
Documentary that they point to every time to try to make it seem that way, or they show
Hold on. He does DDU. You can't charge money for someone's personal private phone conversation. He has a case. Carl and Shirley are scum for that. I mean, I'm not saying you're right or wrong or whatever, but I guess it'll just see what happens in the court hearing, I guess. I mean, you're right. I think it was pretty shitty. I think it was shitty that she recorded it and gave it to them in the first place. I think they could have done without all that stuff. I think that just, to me, it's very lazy. It's just who's Carl going to get next to talk about something that John was associated with? Which is he going to talk to one of the grips or the camera guys from One Too Many to tell us all the same shit that we've heard before? Or someone that was on a music clip with him, or a family member? How? What else do we need to know? We already see it. We already heard it. We know he's a scumbag. We didn't need the phone calls that. To me, I mean, I've heard him, but I'm just it doesn't really reveal much at all at the stuff what we already know about him. Yeah, I don't think she was coerced either. I don't think that. I mean, she recorded him once, that first time, and then she did it again, and he was an idiot for like allowing that to happen the second time. Like, how dumb can you be? If she did it to you once, she's going to do it to you again. Like, why open the doors for that a second time? It's so stupid. I wouldn't play him. Like, how stupid's that? Like, why would you play Kate Meany tapes about John? Like, we know he projects a lot. So the laws aren't very clear. It's up to the judge. Yeah, that's my thing too. It's just like, well, it's up to the judgment of whoever's presiding this whole thing. So I guess we'll find out within the next couple of months, I guess. So, yeah. Let the judge decide. We are no law experts here.
Instagram reel, and he was actually pointing out, like,
hold on. It's not a lol suit. John got fucked with. Only Doubleverse superfans think this is a joke. It's not. I hope John wins because he deserves it. I mean, that's fine. That's your opinion. I can kind of see like both sides of it, but it's all, yeah. Like, if he wanted in on all this stuff, he could have just asked them, but he says he doesn't want to work with them, so there's the problem there. But I don't know. But John's fucked with more people than they have. Doesn't make any sense either. But anyways, let's let the law work this one out, mint diggity. Let's go back to our fish and our day jobs and stuff, and let the legal peoples handle it. And we can just watch from the sidelines, and then we'll see. Then we'll see what happens. Let's be back spectators. I'm looking forward to this very much.
The O is a fucking 0, not an O. You know what I mean? Like,
I've never referenced that documentary with anything I say about him. I'm
talking about people that give me a bad time. That's why I like that say like, oh, you like Anthony? He's a fucking this or that, and it's like, it's Anthony has said there's never been a victim. There's never been like proof, and you know what I mean? Like, where's the victim? Like, you show me a victim, and I'll be like, yeah, that's fucking whatever. He dated an 18-year-old and took an 18-year-old to the prom. Below my age limit, probably. That's not my wheelhouse. I'm 47. I probably wouldn't take an 18-year-old to the prom. That's me. I get it. He did it.
There's two separate conversations. One is just like, how do we feel about what he did based on what we kind of know? And then separate is kind of what we're talking about with his lawsuit and defamation, and for John to claim he's a pedophile. And that's a separate thing. So that wouldn't even involve.
Well, I also think like $2 Dan led him into those conversations a little bit too. So he might have got trapped into that shit by fucking Dan, which is I don't know how much he said in the past. And yeah, and then
on TSN, and they're just trashing me. Like, that was like vintage funny, Anthony. Like, just insulting me and calling me like
diggity. They fuck with his money and try to laugh it off because it's John. But if anyone did that to Carl, he would cry. But no one would because no one cares about losers like Carl. I mean, I guess that's one perspective, right? It would be like, I guess. I mean, imagine if that did happen to Carl, though. I mean, I guess it's happening right now with the lawsuit, but like, imagine if that did like happen. Has anyone tested that theory out yet? Has anyone decided to do like an anti-Carl event? Anti-WATP. That would be funny. The 18-year-old to the prom was a radio bit done on O&A. Oh, yeah, I've heard that too. But then again, I've heard that it was like 16 or something, but I don't know. There's so many things out there. I'm not really like that caught up with all that. It's just very, it's very confusing to a puppet. Puppet down under, especially.
Like bald neck and shit like that. Like, no, it's all funny.
It's true, true.
But I'm just saying, like, there's a way to like analyze. Like, wait, do you want to read his? No,
you can read it. John has claimed many times.
Anthony, if you want to come on and go back and
I am enjoying this back and forth mint diggity. That's why I'm bringing your chats up. So I'm not saying that I'm right either. I'm not saying it's not a lawsuit, but John has a real shot of getting money if he had competent. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said before. Like, if his attorneys, lawyers, whatever, legal team wrote this thing up in a very I guess a better way, you'd have a better shot at this for sure. I reckon. You'd have if they had a better case to make for it rather than this big jumbled mess that it is, and then people are trying to make sense of. He might actually have more of a chance of getting what he's after. But from what we've all seen, I don't think it's going to be the case. I mean, it doesn't look good on him that he's had one attorney back out, gone AWOL, didn't even say it. It's not even in any filings to say oh, well, I'm leaving. He's only got one legal representative, which is that Bennett Sassa, who's currently in the driver's seat for that. And then Tabber is out, apparently. But there's no filing to say that he has, so he's basically just gone AWOL. So it doesn't look good for him either for that stuff. He's got to have the money to pay them, otherwise they're going to back off, like one of them has. Doing pro bono cases, it just, yeah. I just think that if you got money to give them, they might take this more seriously, which I don't think they have in this case. So time will tell, Myth Diggity. I look forward to that conversation with you when this deliberation happens. I do. I'm on the fence with a lot of this stuff, so it's just kind of comment what I see, what I hear, read, and stuff like that. It's very wild, all of it. It's fun being on the sidelines watching. I'm so far away from it that I cannot be affected.
But I understand that that might be beneath you. I'm not saying that he didn't claim that. I'm saying that if you understand defamation, when you're dealing with two comedians like you, and without even getting into what you actually did or not about self-cutting or anything like that, the basis of when people even assess that riff you did with Patrice, and the joke was that for you the girl was 13. And
the joke.
I know. Hold on. Let me
You
explain
said it.
That
But this would never, Abed, you know that this would never even be on the table had John not started it. Had John not started with making.
Oh, you're going to do the first blood thing?
First of all, it's the same.
Wait. We're talking about the merits of the legal thing. Just so because John sued TSN and Carl, then you're saying did Anthony?
Yeah, I don't care. I just think they're fucking with John. We will see. They will settle in a court. Yeah, and down to its very core, they are. They are fucking with him big time. But he was fucked with more many, many times. But as I say, we'll see how it goes in court. I'm kind of hoping personally as trial by combat, legal trial by combat, because that's what this all boils down to. That the him wanting to do a legal boxing match. Do they still do trial by combats or anything like that in America now? Because that would be something that we could all chip in to watch. Fucking with him is fine. Fucking with his money is where I think it's scummy. I mean, yeah, I think to a degree, yes, you are you're very right there. It is a way definitely to have him exhaust all of his expenses on this stuff, but he's the one that brought the case to the courts. Now, he's the one that has to spend all this money to keep it going in the courts with his legal team. So it's like I say, Mint. I definitely respect what you're saying, my friend, but we will see what happens in court, and we will be all there to watch it. So will you. So will the great Sam Bibley and everyone else.
Has ever do we not have any consistency about free speech? Anthony doing a defamation suit is kind of a bummer, just as a fan of him for me. What I mean by free speech is we should all just be able to say anything on these shows, and then it doesn't leave here. And so when
but it all changed when John started suing people. Now
that's not about what people said. That's about people. Hold on.
God says it's a punishment to John to have to deal with the fucking more.
Yes,
legal problem.
Anthony's not
he's
going
trying
to
to financially drain people. Now he's going
this
to get
is my argument.
drained.
My argument.
Words.
Yeah.
He's going to be financially fucked when this is over because
he already is.
Acting. It's going to be.
Oh, he's financially fucked already. Very telling. Very telling. Yes, Sam Bibley is great. He has helped advocate for the orange puppet, so I'm eternally grateful for that, and he will be held to a very high standard because he's very funny also.
He's so much worse.
I
It's
just
going to be so much worse because the problem is they can the longer it drags
no, they
out,
really
the
can't.
more expensive it
This is
gets,
what I was
you
trying to
know?
say. I just remembered. Remember when you said earlier about making an example of him?
Mhm.
Like when you really look at the mechanics of these, like look at what happened with look at Alex Jones, where like he owed them $1 billion and they didn't get any money. It was only just now that they kind of got Infowars for the Onion. Like the way these things actually work, it's all exciting in the Dabbleverse where like everyone just thinks all these crazy things, but the mechanics of like actually extracting money and you really get down to it is a long, tedious process. If you just start recording somebody's phone calls with someone courting a woman and then do a pay-per-view special and then make money off that, that's different than us just being on a show just saying anything. And I wouldn't sue in that
Those
situation.
parents are
But
crisis
but like,
actors.
I'm just saying, don't compare that to like, don't make that out to be like they hurt his feelings with the way they're insulting him on a show. Like they took like pride.
I do Sam Bibley. I just like to give him shit. He wanted me to say fuck you, Sam Bibley today. I was like, how could I do that? I'm too honest for this. I couldn't even say that as a joke for him. My respect is too much for the man. So I guess you would have liked it better if I said it. But, Mintigity, he's not suing because they made fun of him, quad, you low IQ fuck. He's suing because they sold tickets to his private phone conversation. God, quad is such a dopey fuck. So my argument with that too, like I know that you say that, is that was John planning to like do like this thing with Kate Meany to do like an event where he would like air these private conversations on the phone with her? Because that's kind of how it's been. This sounds like it's been framed to me. Like it just seems insane to say that out loud. Because, like, I guess I don't know. I'm very confused because there's like so many plates spinning with this whole thing. Like it's not just one issue. There's like many issues, but the issue is the right to publicity thing that John tried to get Sirius XM for. Which now they've purged everything of him on there. They don't use him at all for anything, any kind of like anything to do with him. They've completely purged him. I guess he's probably still like in the replays, but he's not used for any like promotional advertising. It's like he was never there. He did what they do in pro wrestling when someone leaves for whatever reason. They never hint them anymore. They just fuck them off. You never until they come back. Then you're like, oh, they did exist here. Oh, Mason in Portland. Oh my goodness. How are you, sir? Hey, Ava is a skid mark on the underpants of society. Very wise words. I believe you. Dude. Welcome to the chat. I don't think this is your first time here. And I think Mr. Buddy Lee, who is in here as well. Maybe his second time in here, I think, maybe. I think so. Yes. Very welcome to the show.
I believe recorded.
I don't get many celebrities in here, but I'm very awestruck when it happens. So I'm very starstruck as well.
Phone calls and made a pay-per-view special of it, and they're really damning.
Yeah, but how much money did they make? How many dollars did they really make off those recordings in the end? Tens of thousands of bucks? Not very much.
I don't.
There was no like huge amount of money that they made off of that. It is more the embarrassment and the hurt feelings that John got from that experience.
I don't look
at
that
is why he's suing. He is suing because they made a financial benefit off of his embarrassment, because those recordings are extremely embarrassing. Him trying to hit on and get in fucking Kate Meany's pants and
can you not like separate?
I listened to it. I mean, I've heard all arguments of this entire thing. I think your best point ever in all of this is why is anyone suing on any of these grounds, because it's all petty Dabbleverse bullshit.
That you all of you judge John, where I know how sensitive each one. I've gotten in a fight with you, J-Mo, me and Quad. We haven't gone. All these people, if they dealt with like a second of what John has been through, that would have probably shot people. Judging John about it, like after 5 years of just people fucking with his life, like you guys have.
Oh yeah, here's a great point. John contacted fucking.
Ooh. Yes, Quad is very cringe. I enjoyed the fear and loathing talk between Werewolf and yourself. Easily the most entertaining thing to happen in the Dabbleverse in the last few weeks. Well, thank you. We were just chilling. We're just talking and stuff. I mean, the internet fucked up halfway through the show, which I'm very embarrassed about. But if you manage to like pull through that to get to the parts where we were talking about, it kind of like made, I guess, it fucked up for me. I don't know. I didn't get fucked up for him, but it definitely fucked up on my end. I wasn't very happy about that. But I appreciate that. That was a very interesting conversation. That's one of my favorite movies of all time, actually. It's up there. Well, like Casino and Goodfellas and Scarface. So like all the old gangster kind of movies, as well as like whatever Batman movies ever been made. Fucking good shit. This is not movie talk. This is Dabbleverse talk.
Compound Media and was like, here, look at what Anthony's doing on Twitter. Look at what his wife is doing on Twitter.
What's the first thing I said? I said it was incredibly fucked up that he did that to John, and I told
but I'm saying you're acting now like as if John's
apples
just
and oranges
fucking,
again. Who started lawfare? Who started the lawfare?
You're looking at it totally wrong.
I would hate to be in that.
JMO, I'll make you $100 bet Kumia doesn't sue John. $2 for Reverend Rage. Thank you, sir.
I'll put 100 on that too.
I'll take it because Anthony seems pretty steadfast. He'll cover it.
Anthony's not going to do it.
So handshake. I don't know what just happened there.
Anthony will cover this, you know.
You guys better hit each other up in DMs. Or
who wants to bet? I'll bet 100 that Anthony doesn't do it.
I'll bet you $100 Anthony sues John.
Okay. When do we?
Friendly handshake. Handshake. I guarantee I'll pay out if I lose.
Same here.
Today. So yeah,
and Dan, the people that you're attacking right now, they would just say, well, John is a piece of shit. Like, and he's an asshole and he deserves it. And that's kind of what people like you said about Patrick Tomlinson. So you should be consistent about it too, Dan.
Yeah, I am. I was very curious to see what he had to say about you and Deb. I was very curious to see how Dan felt on the backside of this John leaving thing with you, to see how honest he would be about you. Is there anything you would like to say about Dan? I think this is your first appearance since John has left. Like,
yes,
how do you really feel about Dan? Let's hear it. Let him have it.
I feel like I feel like you probably do it. I don't get him, and so like that whole like thing that everyone made out to be a fight was just me being like, well, what happened? And then he just didn't. He just dodged it, and then John left, so we never continued that conversation. But to me,
so,
to me, like
Dan dodging something. You'd never ever fucking. He'd never do such a thing. He'd never dodge anything. He would never delete his whole. Never private every video on his YouTube. He'd never get suspended off X for his comments and stuff, and pretending to be Rob Saul, and then pretending to be like the currently imprisoned Venezuelan president. He would never do such a thing. I was so wrong about Dan. That man sticks to his word. He's very courageous. He's not pathetic and small purple as he may have. As he may look. I don't know. I'm losing my thoughts. I think I'm getting dumber from listening to this. Honestly, let's keep going. Let's get dumber.
Every defense that Dan had about Patrick Tomlinson are the same defenses that everyone in the Dabbleverse has about fucking with John. So I obviously was just like, well, how are you not a warrior on one side of this, not recognizing that he was doing the same thing as somebody else?
Yeah, it seems like a blind spot. I would agree, but I don't really know. I don't know how deep into it he was. I would have actually liked to. I know that Deb was there to see all of that stuff, but she was friends with Dan. So I almost kind of trust that Deb wouldn't be friends with a total fucking creep that was like trying to get a guy to like off himself. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think she would be down with that, honestly.
Like when that whole thing happened, like I got these DMs from people that just are not even in the Dabbleverse. And what they were saying is like, there's these people that made documentaries about Dan, and there's some that just made video, like psychological criminal profiles of Dan based on just this Patrick Tomlinson thing. So it's just like, if you've got like multiple videos and documentaries about how you're like a psychotic like stalker, then I don't know. But then I could never ask him about it because John yelled at me for bringing it up. So,
but did Dan technically lose to Shmuel Buckman because he packed it up and went home?
I'm sure Dan's probably already back. Like he's probably back right now.
Yeah, but I mean, Shmuel never packed it in. Dan packed it in. I don't know. You don't want to hear that right now. But Dan, you either got to come back with a vengeance or.
What does packed it in mean? What
do you mean? Packed it in. He took all his shit down. He left the internet, which is kind of weird. It's kind of weird, but I get it. I mean, everybody some people take a break, but
I don't get it. Like you get it. I don't get it because it's like he made a video like threatening everyone, and then it was like, you just wait, and then it was just like, and it just left. It deleted his Twitter and everything.
Okay, here we go. From the boss, please ask Ava why she goes to such great lengths to defend John. I know she sees he's an imbecile, a self-centered user. What's the upside?
I think that like there's so many aspects of his personality that have been covered, and for me going into it, like I find it to be much more complex than that. And I think that if you zoom out and take him out of the context of
Dan either has to come back all in or hang up his fake mustache. I think it's a very odd facial structure he has. And that purple light thing he has that makes him look like Baruch, Violet Beauregard from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's very off-putting too, I think. Plays too much of a tough guy to know. I know it all to play. Blah, 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 blah. He plays too much of a tough guy, know it all to pull a will you please accept me back again act, whatever. Yeah, I think so. I think, I don't think, he's somewhere. I reckon he's got soccer accounts and stuff. He's keeping up with all this stuff. Somebody with him is so prolific has to do that. He can't live without any of this stuff. I don't like that he trashed Deb either, because Deb seems like a very nice lady. She's been very nice to me as well. I didn't like what he had to say about her either, because I'm just like, well, it's not very fair on her. Like just have some fucking humility, you fucking stupid cunt.
Being the center of the Dabbleverse, he's really to me not very different than a man his age that's divorced and likes to drink beer and watch the game. But when you put when you amplify someone like this and create an ecosystem around them to abuse them, then it's like, this is the worst person ever. I just guarantee you there's people that are like in my neighborhood that I grew up in, Taylor's near you, where there's 5 dads that are the exact same as John and all that.
He's my dad.
Is that so?
It's really starting to come out for you too, now,
literally,
isn't it?
literally my
Dad's
dad.
issues.
Like,
yeah,
very
so
much
like he's just at
Just
that
about that
abnormal.
father
Like,
issues. This is great.
he's like John's age. He's a liberal, like all that shit. It's
so yeah, and then like it's just like if you just
he hates that I'm a Trumper and shit. Yeah, he hates it.
Final Boss says, I'm going to edit your clip. I hope it comes out well. Would you like a collab link when it also appears on your channel? Yes, of course. Yeah. Let me know. Let me know when you do it. I'll be very happy for you to do that. More eyes and ears on this, the better. And I believe that you're a very good advocate for this as well. I seriously do appreciate everything that you do for me as well. Yes, the little bits of advice do help, and they do go a long way. Yes, and you have not gone unheard. I do listen to these things, and I take them very seriously. Even for an orange puppet gimmick, I take a lot of things very seriously and to heart. This is how you get better, when you listen. That's why these motherfuckers are so stupid. They do the same thing because they don't listen and they don't take the advice of people. But the only piece of advice that I've been given, that was given to me after being asked if I would take listen to the advice, I've gone against it, because I feel that I am at my best when I talk a lot and talk a bit more up, like when I'm on X, I can never shut up. The whole thing about me is that I'm outspoken, but I have lots of things to say. So there, I ain't changing that part of me at all. Like your man, it's rough out there in the dab, seasoned vet, made many mistakes, so I learned from mine. Before Master Gobbles commits accidental crimes and cries, and it follows you around. No, I won't cry on here. I'm not Karmic X. And I won't abuse my chat either. Like I'll try and do my best with people if they're shitbags, but I'm like, I'll try and work it out. Yeah, this channel will not be like Karmic X. I did have an idea about that too, actually. I've got a crow puppet as well. It's called Cormic X. It's meant to be like the way he does like the Hunchosaurus thing. It sounds more like a crow than it does a dinosaur, which is very odd. I don't know why you would use a dinosaur, like an alligator oven mitt, as a Hunchosaurus Rex, but You know, we can't all be creative geniuses like Comic X.
If you just take it like that, Anthony, and then for me, it's just like then I just got to know him. And it's just like he's like a fun person to just like drink beers and like riff with on the show. And I'd really you disagree with me about this, but like I know that Shuli has lied about multiple things about me, and I've watched how he lies about John, and so I end up kind of taking John's side in this because I know they're lying and I know what they've done. So it's not that hard for. And to me, Shuli represents like this, like you're like Anthony. Anthony's like a creative person that can just do a show with just a microphone. He just has talent, and so like Shuli to me is like a bottom feeder. He's one of those people that was just a caller, and it's just like that person that's bitter about everyone and just resents them, and it's just evil and just trying to fuck with John's life. So I find myself defending him because it's always in the context of this war that's happening.
Oh, you lose your channel, won't you now?
We got royalty in the hizzy, as the kids are saying. Compound Media, $20. Thanks for letting me speak my piece. John blocked me on every one of his platforms as he threw out ridiculous allegations. Could never answer to any of them. Love the show. Was a blast hanging out in Vegas. It was mutual and then some. It was more like, it was like make a wish is what it was more like. So it was great for this cripple loser. Checked off a big one.
He was very happy. He wouldn't shut the fuck up about it, Anthony. Let me tell you, he was like a little girl in the chat. Ooh, I'm at Anthony Cumia.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. It's a bucket list to meet one of the greats. There you go. I've met like two greats, Dan Patrick and Anthony Cumia. That's a fact. That's the two.
We're straight. All right, I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to come back. Need to stretch my legs a little bit. I'm going to go a little bit longer tonight. Maybe like another hour or two. Who knows? We've got a lot of people. I've got a fair few people in here watching, so I'm going to put my little, I guess the break music I've got. Give me like 5 minutes. I need to stretch a little bit. Hold up.
Of no consequence. It's time for a short stop. Break time. Break time. Time is for the clock watchers. It's time to get back into the slump. no consequence. It's time for a short stop. Break time! Break time! Time is for the clock watchers. It's time to get back into the slot.
We're back. I need to stretch for a little bit. Back now. Back. Tough out here for a puppet, especially an Australian puppet. All right, so I've got. I'm sure all the. Yes, orange puppet. Yeah. Ready to jam to that one more time. I should leave it go for a bit longer next time. I'm sorry, boss. Sorry. So I've got the what clips do you have, Final Boss? I've been going to the Dabble Tube, the Hawaiian pizza that playlist. I haven't seen anything of yours. I might have to look it up. Hold up. Give me a sec. Well, I'll bring up Ray DeVito stuff. So I'm sure this gets all the ladies really dry when you talk about Ray DeVito. But yes. So apparently Tom Myers went off on Ray DeVito today. And then KB called out Myers for being creepy. Mm-hmm. Oh, Final Boss clipped Ray as well. Right. Okay. Let me look up yours then. Let me see. Final Boss. Oh, yeah, you clipped it as well. I see. But the one I got, it goes for a bit longer. I think. Yeah, I see the kamikaze one. Yeah, I see it. How many? There's a lot. There is a lot there. There's like a lot of pest clips. Oh shit. Yeah, we'll watch the bigger one. We can skip through it and shit too. Who knows? Let's go. I see the viewership's dropped. We mentioned Ray DeVito and everyone's like, ah. All right. Because I got the Microwave Bow. I haven't played his stuff for a while either. So I don't know what this is going to be. His thing's going to be about, but we are going to watch it and see how that goes. But yes. Ready?
I think maybe even Dirty Jersey Rat. Dirty Jersey. Yay!
Spiel it, yes. Just get it. Fucking message. Fucking Tom Myers.
Tom Myers? Send him the link. Tommy's allowed at all
No,
times.
it's this dude from Buckman's show.
Oh, he did Buckman's show?
No, he wants $150, he's saying.
What? No, Tom Myers. No,
Well,
no,
hold on.
Tommy Myers. You do not get $150. Someone remind him he's Tom Myers. Can someone remind Tom Myers?
G-Rob remembers when I called him Microwave Bow because that's what I thought. So I fucked up and said it. Yeah, that's all right, Final Boss. You do what you got to do, man. I will not be offended at all.
That he is Tom Myers?
So I don't know. I don't know if Buckman is like making the situation, he's exaggerating the situation because he did seem to be a little. Well, I said passive aggressive.
Shmuel texted you saying Tom
Not me.
Myers wants $150, or Tom
No,
Myers?
he
was
originally
texting you?
no. Shmuel originally messaged Tom Myers trying to get him on the show. Same thing as Husey did the same thing. They both tried to get Tom Myers on their respective shows, and he said $150. And they're both kind of like, pfft.
yeah.
And then they start talking shit. But then it's like, why are you talking shit? You wanted him on before. But I'm just saying, it's not worth $150. That's why you're mad. Well, don't do that.
Oh yeah,
I
just
don't know.
be
I'm
like,
gonna
hey
text
man,
him and
that's
see if
not
I
in my budget, Tom Myers. Respectfully, Tom Myers.
well, hold on.
Is he going to
For
get you a
this show,
Maryland
Nate-
scarf? Is he going to get you a scarf from Maryland?
Well, I don't know about this show. I haven't asked him yet, but I
No,
haven't
he's
asked
done
about
my.
Snoop.
He's done my.
How long are you going to be on Orange Puppet? Will you make it to Jack in the Box? What's Jack in the Box? We don't have them here. I don't think we do. Unless it's, I don't know, you tell me in the chat. But we are, I don't know, probably another hour I think I'm going to be on. We'll see how we go. Okay. I get it. I'll figure you out. Don't you worry, buddy. I'll be on to you.
Show like 2 or 3 times in the past. He's been on my show.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yep. I mean, do you actually want me to reach out for him to come on right this second also?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
No,
okay.
he tell him to.
Well,
he can
I'll
turn
ask
me a
first.
new asshole.
Okay.
I'm not giving him $150. He can come on the show, and I'm not gonna like talk shit about him. I will give him a platform and let him like do his thing.
So let me get this right. So obviously Tom Myers ended up on the show, but he wanted $150 to go on this show. The fuck? I've heard Tom Myers. He was on Kevin Brennan's show today, and it sounded like he was talking through a fucking walkie-talkie to Kevin, or like an old radio. It didn't sound right. And this guy wants $150. He must be really strapped for cash if that's all he wants to do. It's like the Josh Denny thing. Oh, I won't appear on anyone's show unless they got like $30,000 for me. Like, get fucked. You're an idiot. You don't even have like the kind of numbers that other people have. Fucking Josh Denny, the Melton wannabe loser.
He's more than welcome to come on. I'm a Tom Myers fan.
Yeah, I am too.
Why would I not?
Ray's a fan of everyone. Everyone's great. Everyone's a good egg to Ray. He needs to tell people to shut the fuck up sometimes and fuck off. He needs to do it with like such not compassion, but like conviction. He needs to be strong. Tom Myers is severely schizophrenic. He has zero idea what reality is. Yeah, I'm kind of getting that. I guess he's a bit like this in this clip.
Be a Tom Myers fan.
So,
and I'm not gonna bash him. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna support Tom Myers. But yeah, Tom Myers. I think he's a comedic genius. Like there's no one else like him.
Oh Jesus! I've heard Tom Myers bits. He is no comedic genius at all. He gets sympathy claps from people, especially on his podcast that he did. I remember WATP covered him like ages ago. And it was just like you'd hear excerpts and stuff from the shows that he was doing, and then it'd just be like he'd say like this, he'd do this like really lame monologue thing, and then they'd be like everyone just be like hear this clap, 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 clap. Like what is he doing? I don't think he knows. I think he thinks that he's if he was a comic genius, he'd be out there on the circuit doing tours everywhere. He'd be on the big stages with all the bigger comedians who are not even that great either, but managed to market themselves in the way that got them up there. So, yeah. We have reached the low end of this show, so I guess we got all the better bits out first. So Ray DeVito is definitely a viewer killer. Not only on the I-80, he's killed my viewers too. I'm sorry, guys. Rest in peace, everybody who was here. We will mourn you as we continue on this crazy ride.
He's got a lane, and if he like just accepted that lane, and he'd be killing it. Like he could sell out places if he just was like, "This is me, Tom Myers." Like, yeah, like I wish I had his confidence, dude. Are you kidding me? I'm so fucking jealous of that. I don't have that confidence.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see it. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna sit here and talk semantics, but like I don't see how you can both simultaneously like be yourself and have a bunch of confidence, I guess. I don't know. I guess if being yourself is not having confidence, I'm confused. Anyway,
Well, you're saying you have confidence in everything you do? You're saying like you walk into everything like I'm fucking Dave Sarah. I fucking own this. I'm like, no.
Well, no, but if
I don't mean to like
no,
peel back the.
But if I
peel
was
back the
being
curtain.
no, but if somebody was portraying me as having a lot of confidence, I would hope that I at least seemed like I did.
No,
I
Tom
don't really
Myers
even know how to
does,
answer
and
this.
it's fucking awesome. I don't think we're meshing.
Anyway, I'm not even talking shit. What the fuck, dude? Why are you talking shit, dude? Why are you talking shit about his confidence, dude?
I really need to get on a show with Ray DeVito. I really do. I don't know how he mixes well with puppets, but I need to get on the show because I think he'd be still on when I get home from work. Sometimes I have to get on the show with Ray. I could probably make it happen. I could give it a crack. But do you know how old Tom Myers is? I just looked it up. Now I imagine that he was in like his 50s because he looks like he's in his 50s. But have a guess of what year he was born in. Anyone have a guess in the chat? Anyone that's still here? Guess what year he was born? Because this is on his IMDb page. So it's all public. You should be able to see it up on there. I'm just going to say it anyway. So he was born in 1983. So he is, I can't even math. Well, dude crowed over $100 in public. I'd never show my. Yeah, oh, it's so pathetic. Like, do what everyone else does. Gets like a job, like a physical job, and then do this on the side. Like, it's not shameful. Everyone does it. Where do they think all these chatters get this money from? They actually have jobs to work. I work a real job. This is just a hobby. I just so happened to take today off so I could do NJ Rangers show, which was fine because we have leave for that to cover it. So I'm not out of pocket, which is good. But they cry. These people cry over money like as if it's a bad thing to get like an actual public facing job, whereas a warehouse or delivery or whatever. Yeah, he's so young. Like he is like in his 40s, early 40s. He's like 6 years older than I am. But he looks like he's fucking 60 years old. How's a guy like that look way older than all of us put together? He must have like a really weird genetic system there. He definitely does not look like a guy who's the early 40s. Like there are a few of us here that are. Like, I mean, I think Aussie guy is as well. Karmic is. Yeah, I thought he was too. I thought he was in his 60s, but no, he's in his early 40s. He's the same age as Aussie guy and Karmic X. I think they're both 83. I mean, that's in their thing. I assume that they're both 83 kids. But it's just weird. Like, how do you look old but young at the same time? But actually are young at the same time. His genetics are like they're aging him. So by the time he's 60, he's going to look like he's 100. That's my theory. If he sticks around for another 20 years, we'll see. We'll put that theory to the test then.
Why are you saying they're too high? Why are you saying his confidence is too high?
I didn't say it. I said it's awesome. I wish I had that confidence. I don't want this weird confrontational.
It's not confident. I'm fucking with you. I ended it with. Hey, I'm just joking. Didn't you hear that part? Come on, right. Brother man, relax.
It's more like Benjamin Butthole. Everybody clap. Yay! It's so funny, Gobbles. Oh, you're so funny. That's like a reenactment of a Tom Myers podcast show.
Max is fine.
You want off?
No. You don't need to take me off.
What are you doing? You all right, Dave?
Ray is so sensitive.
Trying to get Tom Myers.
Ray is so sensitive. This is why I want to go on his show. He needs to be challenged. We know he is mentally, but we want to challenge him in other ways. I want to challenge his patience, actually. I want to see how long I last on his show before he goes, nah, I'm going to kick you off the show. And just for a laugh. He's a comedian. He should be able to match this to someone who doesn't do comedy. I mean, I like Dave Serra. I've got nothing bad to say about Dave Serra because he's always been very nice to me on here when I've seen him in my chat. But I can see how he is very annoyed with Ray DeVito here. I mean, it's a very mismatch of people. Ray lives a successful life. He's still living in that house with like that jersey behind him and the treadmill there as well. He's doing very well for himself. And I wish him well for his continued success with living in a house that has a treadmill behind him where he sleeps and shits and spews and cries like a baby or whatever he does. I don't know. Watch Ray when he was still at the Shirley Network and to interview Stilto. Did he? I must have missed that. Oh my god, that whole debacle. Oh my god. I remember it too. I remember watching it live. Was Ray going or was Ray staying with the TSN network? Is he leaving? Is he going? They just didn't have the balls to be like, yeah, this is not working out for us. We don't want to have you on our Thursday nights anymore or whatever, this Thursday shift. It just kept going on and on and on and on and on. And Ray was like, oh, but I still like it and I still want to do it and blah, 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 blah. And I nearly threw my phone away because of that. Because he couldn't make up his mind whether he wanted to stay. But in the end, he left without telling them, without giving them any notice, really. And they still got mad about it. They got mad that he left, even though they wanted to kick him off. To this day, I still am very confused about the whole thinking behind that thing. But yeah, G-Rob remembers it. Yeah, I remember. I was just like, just fucking tell him to quit. Why is he still here if you don't want him here? It just made no sense to me. Like, even like financially, why would you keep him on? Why would you pay him? And if he wants out, like, give him like the mercy kill and just be like, all right, this is it. This is it. We don't want you here. We don't think this is going to work out anymore. I think we go our separate ways, but I think like it was wrong of both sides to do what they did. I think they should have just put him out of his misery early on when they felt like it wasn't right and do it behind the scenes rather than on the show. Surely as a bully hack. I mean, he's very sensitive as well, surely. Very sensitive. Yeah, come on. You're fucking with me now, Mitt Diggity. Ray is not funnier than Shirley. Although I've never watched any Shirley comedy clips before. I mean, maybe I don't watch any of their comedy stuff just in case my opinion of them may change, I guess, if I see how funny they think they are. You know, those hacky comedy bits and stuff. My perception might change. But yes. G-Rob's right. Yeah, so Ray only did the one show a week on TSN because he liked it was Frog. Frog was the producer of that show. I think he wanted Frog to help him on his own channel with stuff, and then like they weren't really for it. This is going back a while. This is going back at least 3 years ago, I think now. Dead serious, you think that Shirley is one of the biggest, unfunniest hacks in Devilverse, and that's saying something. Oh, yeah. It's a lot of them that are like that, though. A lot. There's some people that are naturally funny that don't do stuff on camera. Mitt Diggity should do comedy, I think. But I would, with Mint Diggity, I think you would do really well to like roast the audience. I think you would be a great roast master. You'll be fucking great, I think. You'd be just roast the fuck out of everyone in the audience. I've been watching Yucko the clown stuff. I was watching like a bit of it before I went live. I might watch some more later, but oh god, it's so fun. He's so just like it's a different kind of funny, I think. It's like this don't give a fuck about anything kind of funny. You just everything, there's nothing off limits to that guy when he was like at his peak, like I think 20 years ago or something. He still does stuff now, which is just people are sleeping on Yucko the Clown. I think we'll need to watch that. Watch everything on it. It's just so good. No one does it like Yucko. Holy fuck. But Mint Diggity should roast the fuck out of everyone. He's very funny and do it because I don't think people nobody kind of gets what Mint Diggity does. I do. I do now. I admit I was very like defensive with Mint Diggity at the beginning when I first started seeing this. I'm like, oh my god, I've got to defend everyone, and then I'm just like, fuck everybody. Every man for themselves. Like Titanic. Like me first and you last. I jump off onto the lifeboat. That's me right now. I just think I'm serious. I'm deadly serious, Mint Diggity. Roast mastering at the next Dabbleverse thing, if it's Rodney's again or whatever, you need to like they need to put you on as a roast master. You could be the one that eases everyone into it. Fuck their shit up before anyone gets on stage. Take my advice. It'll work. Trust me. Then I was going to say get Tommy Jordan to record it, but he's not allowed in anymore. See, I think you like it. You will come around on this idea. I swear, God, it will work for you. I swear. It'll be so fucking funny. You can tell people they're fat and you tell them they're fat and their assholes and stuff. It'll be so good. But somebody has to record it. They have to. They have to record it. It'll be so good. It will work well for you. Trust me. I can be instinctive sometimes. If it blows up in my face, I'm like, well, we tried. We tried to do something different.
Guys on it needs an explanation that I don't want to type out, that I want to use my voice real quick. Can I?
Okay, I'll take you off. I'll take you off.
You don't have to take me off. I'm muting myself. It's fine.
All right. Well, I'll take you off, so I'm not going to see you doing. I'll take you off. I'll take you off. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready to go back. You're both moping. Sip it and get Tom on the horn. He's getting Tom on the horn. I would love to see him get Tom on the horn. I'm a fan of Tom Myers. And if Tom Myers rips me an asshole, I'm here for it. My asshole is here for the ripping. Let's do it. I'm a Tom Myers fan. I'm a giant fan of Tom Myers. New Jersey Rangers.
I'm guessing he won't be a Tom Myers fan after this, though.
Sure. These NBA playoffs, dude, they're fucking dope. I'm into it. The Cavaliers, I know. I watched the game with Chad. I saw what Chad said. I'm like, yeah, Rays. Yeah, I was. It was game 7. It's our team in a game 7. Yeah, sorry. I was invested. I was not talking shit about the Devilverse. I was fucking invested in game fucking 7 of the Cavaliers. I told Chad before we went to the game, like, I'm not a fun guy to watch Cavs game with. Like, I'm into the game. I'm just focused on the stupid game. Like, it's going to be me, and I got to fucking pay attention to it. And we were losing at halftime. We came back, won the game. I was fucking excited. Tom, yeah, no, Tom's welcome. No weird stuff. We don't do weird stuff. It's not gonna porn pop.
We don't do weird stuff. That's all he's been like in the chat. Is like, we don't do weird stuff here. We don't do weird stuff. We can't. It's wrong. We can't do weird stuff, guys. I can't be associated with that, guys. I can't. I swear I can't. I think Karmic should do stand-up. I'm not entertaining like that, but thanks. I mean, you could be. Have you tried? Karmic's tried stand-up. I mean, I reckon you could do better than that. We have seen the footage. He's not very good at all. I think it's part of his humiliation ritual to do with Esteban. Those two cats. They need to come out with it. They are together. They have been what's the word for it? They have been frolicking along America. They went to the big redwood forest, which looks very nice, actually. Very nice. They're liars. They need to come out with it. That they are both in love, and we love to love, but we don't love liars here. We are truth seekers, and we don't appreciate the dishonesty here and the lies. Not good. Not good at all. Anyways. Oh, yes. I remember when he was Liam's best friend. Yeah, Liam is questionable too. He's a bit of a sensitive silly goose too. Did you know, also, speaking of Liam, and I think it's been something that's been swept under the rug, but I'm very much like into the truth and stuff. I haven't been able to find the clip for this, but it does exist, and I did see it with my own two eyes. And it was an exchange he had with Kevin Brennan on MLC. I think it was last year, probably more at the beginning of the year. He said that I think it was around the time the ESO stuff had started, like, coming out and all that. And I'm very sure that I heard that Michael Moore looking motherfucker say that he had friends. I don't know if he still has them as friends, but he has friends that are perverts. Possible PDFs, actually. Think. I have heard it. I'm not making it up. I did hear it. It was on MLC. It has to exist somewhere. I wanted to document it on this show, but I cannot find it where it could be. I don't even, because he's been on there a lot of times on MLC, so I don't know which time it was. But Kevin made some comments as well. I wanted to document that so that we don't forget. We cannot forget these things. We have to put them in their place. Yeah, so I wasn't hearing things then. Yeah, so that's where Liam being a PDF comes from. Hear it every now and again. Yes, he does. He knows people that do. Well, if I say dabble, it doesn't sound right, but like he knows people that participate in these things, and it's disgusting. Like, how do we hold Julie to account when we can't hold this motherfucker to account either? But just associating with people like that and telling everyone about it, the fuck, it's disgusting. If you knew people like that, they shouldn't be alive anymore. That's just all I got to say. Like, it's fucking terrible. At least he didn't have them on the payroll, like, surely. But this is the question that, like, the people are like, oh, but did Shuli know? Like, these kinds of people are very secretive, and the shocking thing about it is that you wouldn't know, because they just don't. Most people wouldn't find out until they got caught. That's just generally how it seems to work, from what I've seen anyway, like in the news. Like, an Australian author got hit with this, like, long time. Like, I think it was a couple of months ago. I think it was like a Australian author. He was like a kids author or something like that. He got spiked. He got done with being caught with the material. I don't know what the verdict is, but it's still going through the courts. But just, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, so I don't understand is, like, why not turn them in? Don't speak to them again. Don't associate. Nothing. Like, it's hand to heart. I did hear it, and people have forgotten about it. They talk more about the ESO thing than they talk about that. Like, that's fucked up. It really is. I had to say it because the last few times I mentioned it, no one was here to kind of hear it. But I'm glad you are here to hear it now. It's not an accusation, because he did say it. Like, he has been heard saying it. I guess El Horrible, he got some of the blame for mentioning it, I think, too. And then Liam got mad that he said that, like, Liam was pedo, which I don't think anyone said he was. I just think that he is associated with people that are. Like, that's the That's a distinction, but still, like, you know, if they were people I knew, they would definitely not be people I still know now, because I would make sure they're all gone to prison. Because fuck that shit. Fuck that. Let's go back to Ray. Let's just jump back into this again. I just had to say it. I had to say it. Justice will be served, motherfuckers.
I mean, or do weird stuff.
Ray doesn't even know how to, unless he shows you his own dick or another girl or a dude.
Send KB the link.
There's no porn bomb. I don't even know if he knows how to do that. I mean, I guess he could pull up a porn channel on his thing and show it, sure. I guess that's possible, but you have to, no, stop it. I'm just, why would you think that? Tom is fine. He's just, you got to be silly with him, and then that's it. Like, just like you, he's a silly goose.
It's all fun times, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good.
Until somebody dies. It's all fun games. Until somebody dies.
Why do people gotta die, Dave?
It's a super chat.
Why do you gotta take it to? Why do you gotta take it there, man?
It's for Chad's death pool.
Chad Buzma. I see you got paid, Ray. It only cost me my Twitter. Yeah, what happened with Chad Buzma's Twitter? I saw
it's suspended. I have no idea for what. Somebody said permabanned. No idea if that's true. Hopefully he can clear it up.
Hopefully he gets a.
That's the other tell with Ray. He panics. He just starts going, oh, blah, 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 and then just like in all the confusion, he just like jumps to the next thing. He just doesn't. He's so scared. He's so scared of stuff. He's very much like KB. Oh, they're gonna take down my channel. Oh no. Oh god. These people, these grown men,
back.
Just fucking lame.
Yeah, I do like Chad Buzma. He's a good man. I hope him and Chad like get along and have fun. I don't know their whole rivalry. Like what's their whole rivalry thing is about.
At this point.
Tom Myers is here. What's up, Tommy? How are you, buddy?
Tommy boy. Thanks for coming on.
I can't stay on for too long. I'm busy editing my own show, Tom Myers versus the Rest of the World, which drops Thursday morning on my Patreon, my YouTube channel, wherever you get your podcasts. Ray, keep your name.
Before he says this thing, this is like a what do you mean 43? This is a 43-year-old man who looks 60. He looks like he's Bob Levy's age, though.
Keep my name rather out of your fucking mouth.
Hey, hold on. Let me talk for 1 second. First of all, I didn't know this was going to happen.
Who's talking about you?
Okay.
Well, you see that if you're going to mute me, then Kevin's right. You're a fucking bitch. You're a bitch. Kevin is right. Chad is right.
We're not doing this. We're coming out.
I didn't
friendly.
know any of this was going to happen.
Yeah, we're doing friendly stuff.
Wait, hold on, Tom. Look, out of respect,
yeah, we're coming in.
Can you just chill for a second?
Yeah, we're coming in friendly, Tom.
Or you can continue.
All I do is sing your praises, Tom.
I don't have any power over this. I didn't know any of this happened.
I don't talk shit about you, Tom. Watch any one of my shows. No one talks shit about you here. We all give you praises.
That's bullshit, Ray. You do talk shit about me, and because I know people who talk. Because I hear things.
You hear things.
I hear people talking about me. I don't give up my sources. I don't give up my sources because I don't run my fucking mouth like you do, Kevin.
No, you don't have
I give you nothing but flowers here, dude. I give you nothing but flowers here, Tom.
Hold on.
Yeah, stop it, Tom. I give you nothing but flowers here. I never talk shit about you. Go back and find a clip of me talking shit about you, and then come back to me with this.
Franklin Sheckler gave me a lot of clips talking shit.
Oh shit! This mentioned Franklin Sheckler, and he's like, "Oh no, I can't do it. That's another guy. That's another like he did like a lot of great raid clips and stuff, but he's also a pervert as well. Big pervert. Franklin Sheckler, the Dabbleverse pervert, who is now he is back in silence again. Yes, anytime Ray gets a little excited on his show, he shuts it down. This is why his show will never, ever move beyond what it is now, because he's too scared. He needs to let stuff happen and then shut it down when it's really, like, when it really gets bad. He just wants to get along with everyone. He wants to be best buddies with everyone. It's so naive to think that. You got to kind of, like, have this level of caution about yourself, too. Like, you know, you got to be, like, have at least one eye open with things, because you just can't trust anybody. Doesn't matter how friendly they are to you, they can stick it in your back very quickly, and that's just how life is. And internet's even worse. Internet's even worse. You got to play hard and then play tough as well. Can't let these people walk all over you, but you also can't like run away the first time something like this happens. A lot of channels do that, where it's just like, oh, we better shut it down. We better shut down something that's entertaining. They run away from it rather than go to it.
Yeah, we're not doing this. Yeah.
Okay, so just kick him out then if you're not gonna have him on.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
do this
It's
then. Don't do
Tom.
this.
I give you nothing but praises here.
I mean,
what's up, man? What's going on, Tom?
Ray, why won't you do this? Why won't you do this stand-up comedy competition or roast battle with me? I guarantee you would have a lot of people come out and support you for that.
Oh,
You're
you
running
killed
away
me,
from
Tom.
shit that makes you money.
I can't stand a chance against you, man. You're the king. I got no shot, dude. You
So Kevin's right. You're a bitch. You won't go back
Yeah.
on the show. You'll text Lady KB. Oh, it's not fun being on the show. Thank you for sending me Venmos. It's not fun.
Yes, people do send me Venmos when I go on MLC. That is nice of them to do that. Yes, people do like sending me Venmos when I go on MLC. You are correct. Yeah. I don't even want to talk about Lady KB's.
Now you're throwing Lady KB under the bus for no reason for telling everybody.
Yeah.
Franklin Sheckler was right about you. You're
all right. We're
Yeah. Okay, Ray.
Just shut it down.
Honestly, like I'm
not
Tom,
doing this with this.
So
Yeah.
just kick him off then. I mean, don't do this. Don't do this then. Either let him talk or.
I feel bad for Dave. Like he's trying, but Ray's just like not listening. Like, did Ray stop being peacemaker when they stopped getting as much money? He used to be the I'm going to squash it, I'm going to bring them together kind of guy. He's such a naive. He's like a child. It's like we'll get along in the playground while there's someone trying to push someone off the slide, off the monkey bars, off the ladders and stuff. There's always going to be people like that here. This Dave look is like how I look sometimes when I'm watching some of this stuff. I'm like, oh God, why? Why are we here? Why do we still watch this stuff? Oh my God, Ray. You're so embarrassing. Holy shit. I hope he doesn't mute me if I ever go on with him. We can probably make it happen, I think. It's very shameful. I would probably ask him why he does that on here. Like, I won't bring up Sheckler or anything like that, but I'm going to ask him questions. I'm going to make sure we get to the truth. We are not going to hit rock bottom.
Go announce Little League Baseball tomorrow. You got a big day. You got a bunch of 13-year-olds to watch play baseball. I hope you fucking give all the stats correctly. I hope you get it all correct. I'm sorry Nick Mullen made you feel.
All right. I mean, okay, I did not know any of that was going to happen.
Shut the fuck up, loser. You stink. There's your lady. Quit going into her private messages. Give all the baseball tomorrow. You got a big day. You got a bunch of 13-year-olds to watch play baseball.
This actually
I hope you fucking give all the stats correctly. I hope you get it all correct. I'm sorry Nick Mullen made you feel.
All right. I mean, okay, I did not know any of that was going to happen.
Shut the fuck up, loser. You stink. There's your lady. Quit going into her private messages.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, why are you doing that weird shit, Tom Myers? Why are you fucking like going and finding her photos and putting them online? Why are you doing this, Tom Myers? Don't do that creepy shit, Tom Myers. What do you got to say about that? Why are you doing that to her?
Ray.
By blaming it on trans people. You're using the excuse. You're using trans people as an excuse to grab women, like in that Franklin Sheckler.
All right, whatever. Dude, quit grabbing women's videos and pictures and putting them on screen, Tom Myers. Don't do that. Be a better man. Come on. All right, we'll see you later.
Grab water real quick.
Yes, we wish Tom Myers well. Bill Maher and Andy Deck had a kid at Club Random.
I feel bad for Dave here. Like, why does he put himself through this shit for? Why does he keep going on there with Ray when this is what Ray's like with his show? Like, fuck, man. No instincts at all. It's all just like, oh, better press the button. Better stop him from doing this. Oh, my God. Controversy. Oh, dear. Keep going.
All right. Well, that was Dave Serra. Yeah, no, I was happy to have Tom Myers. I was like, yeah, let's have it. Let's have fun. And yeah, and there he goes. Tom Myers, everybody. Comedian Tom Myers. Tom Myers. There's Tom, everyone. Doing his thing. I was going to offer him invitations to put him on shows in New York City. And that's what we got. We got that from Tom
How did I ruin that so badly?
Tom Myers.
So that is my fault.
No, that's not your fault, man. I thought he was going to be like just a normal person.
I thought he would at least ease into it. But you know what? I don't want to talk shit behind the back because, well, but whatever, because he was here and I didn't say anything. But yeah, I completely forgot about the whole sending the images to fucking Chad.
Yeah, he
Zuma.
went. Yeah, somehow.
Chad Zuma. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, he went into like her private.
I know.
Twitter or private Instagram
on her stories,
and then like started taking pictures, screenshotting
I've
her
seen how thirsty
pictures
she gets on there,
and putting them online. So that's pretty lame. That's
she's private.
Yeah, it's all private. Like no one can see the pictures. But Tom Myers slid in there and started posting the pictures, and it's like, all right,
I can see him though. No, but that's fucking weird. Yeah,
that was lame, right? All right. Well, it's also lame with like he didn't come in here like with the. I'm not doing the back and forth thing, Nick and Fort Wayne. I came in here. I was not attacking Tom. If you watch any of my streams, I do not attack Tom Myers. All I do is give him praises. That's all I do.
Okay.
Yeah, just like that Roman Polanski movie, Tom. What's a Roman Polanski?
I know just by,
How old is this Ray show? I swear it's like, it's not very old. It's like at least a couple of days, I guess. I think. People were talking about it today. It's very recent.
Kind of helping Shmuel out here and there. I know that the quote unquote sources here and there may not always be so true. I don't know if you've actually like specifically talked shit about Tom Myers or not. I don't remember. Maybe you have. Maybe you haven't.
No, I never have. All I do is say how great he is. All I do is say his praises.
So second of all, yeah. I
bring that creep back. Send me the link. All right, I'll send KB the link.
Oh no.
All right, well let's do this. All right, come back, Tommy.
He's not watching. I'm texting him.
Hey, come back. Lady KB wants you. Let her. I'm not fighting Tom Myers. I've never attacked Tom. Go back and watch any one of my shows. I've never fucking went at fucking. I've never fucking talked shit about him.
I'm not like a gotcha journalist. I'm not Quad Father. So this is like, I
sent you the link, Lady KB, and if he wants to come back in, he's welcome to come back in. And yeah, you guys
want to come back on right now.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna tell you what he told me.
Guess it's just the same old. Like it's just Ray. He doesn't know how to like work with people. He's very scared all the time. Very scared all the time. What do we got? I think I want to share this one. Yeah. So this is Mr. Microwave Bauer. It looks like. I'll be back in a sec. Actually, just give me a minute. I gotta put my break time thing back on there. Final boss will enjoy this. He gets to get another round of it. Yay!
Of no consequence. It's time for a short stop. Break time. Break time. Time is for the clock watchers. It's time to get back into the slump.
All right, we're back. We are back. Oh, all right. This is our final clip. Then I'm tapping out. It's been a very long day. Okay, so we haven't really done anything on Microwave Bower for a while. So we are doing this one. I saw it a couple of days ago. I guess this must be like a little like thing he put together for his fans. It's entitled "Thank You for Being a Friend," but I guess there's going to be hell to pay here from Mr. Microwave Bower. But we'll work out. We'll figure it out. We'll see what happens. Let's see what he has to say. I have turned the speed up on it too because it's 20 minutes. So we'll get through what we can get through before I get sick of it.
What's up, my beautiful friends, family, countrymen? Lend me your ears. 2,000 years ago. It's your boy, Microwave Bower, coming to you with another Anxiety Files video. This is not good for me, but I feel the need to do this for now a second time in just as many days. So here it is. Hopefully this will be the last one for a little while. Probably won't be the last one ever. I don't live my life that way. I'm an emotional dude. I got issues. I got plenty of issues. But please do me a favor. If you enjoy anything I say or do and you're appreciative, I don't even know if it's content. It's basically me talking into a camera and revealing all my insecurities and emo stuff. And
it's emo stuff. I swear he says the same stuff every time he goes on about this stuff. 1 minute in, it's like a rehash again. The Anxiety Files. Doing not sure tough, guys. Everything's going really terrible. I'm suffering a lot with my anxiety. Please send me money and I will send you a t-shirt. Some key change. Like, what is this t-shirt that he's wearing right now? Like, it doesn't look like it's very good quality either. Donkey Lips Fan Club. His audio sucks too, because he's filming it in his bathroom, it looks like, or his shower. It looks like he's in his shower. Is that the shower? Oh, no, no, it has to be, because the door's on the other side. Oh, he's in like a really weird spot. The towel rack's behind him. There's like a glass thing in the middle, like beside. Oh wait, never mind. It could be just like the cupboard, like the walk-in wardrobe. It's got the glass. God, I'm an idiot. Yes, watch that too. Oh, it's disgusting. So bad. Microwave, what are you doing?
even when people do a podcast, all they do is tell stories and talk into a camera, and they call it a show. Is it a show? I don't know. I think you need producers, set designers, gaffers, crew members, cameramen, audio engineers.
Gaffers. Gaffer. It's such a weird name, but it's definitely a thing. Gaffer. You need like a There's another thing too. It's a it sounds like that as well. It might be a best boy or something, I think. I don't know. It's like a film crew terminology thing. The gaffer, I think, does like the lighting.
I don't know. Is a podcast or what some of these people do even a show? Is what I do on occasion considered a show? I don't know. But if you enjoy anything about me, please hit that thumbs up, that like, that subscribe button. Consider becoming a member of the channel to help support your boy in my transition period, which is every day. And
oh, good for you. Good for you. Everyone's doing it now. And good for you for doing that. Yeah. It's okay. It is all right, Microwave. You will be okay. We will get through this very, very important time in your life. For some reason, it's not letting me tag your channel or ask for a collab right now. Schedule it for 10 minutes from now. I'm going to restart my computer and see if that helps. I'll have a look. I'll have a look and see. And tag me on X. Cool. Yeah, I'll have a look and I'll see if it's something on my end or whatever. Like I'm waiting for the notification. I'm kind of looking as well. I think I've had the option that you could collab. Pretty sure. I made sure people could do that. Anyways, let's keep going.
Hope for success for everybody. Bigger and better things ahead. You'll get exclusive content, members only, live streams, and other stuff like that. And I have a merchandise store. Camp Anawana 1991, Donkey Lips Fan Club. Maybe you guys want to pick yourself up some merch. Really help me out because I struggle all the time. I'm limited income unless you guys give me majority of income or some work comes my way. And I consider this work. It's not good work. People call it panhandling.
Oh, panhandler. He's got the panhandler reference there. Panhandler. Ooh, panhandler. He's a grifter. He does what the pineapple does. Grifts his audience. Maybe he wants to go to Vegas as well and ride the helicopter. You and the pineapple and microwave Bauer can jump in the helicopter and they can fly around Vegas together. Like Rochi. It's to be the pineapple and Bauer.
I'm confused. Is it a show? When they just talk and tell stories? Is it panhandling, asking for memberships and buying merchandise? I mean, digital panhandling, that's what they call it. I don't fucking know. Whenever somebody needs an issue, or whenever somebody has an issue with that stuff, it just freaks me the fuck out. My brain is clearly in manic mode, like always, and I just don't understand it. I'm literally on here doing the only thing I can do within my health and my parameters, telling stories, making some videos. I wish I could produce something that's actually a show correctly, but I'm limited to everything. Mobility, finances, heartbeat, everything. I don't know. See, this is what my brain does. My brain is all over the place, and that's why you're getting an anxiety files. Well, what's today's topic? Oh, cameos are available for Mother's Day for like...
Oh, finally we got the topics. I thought it was just going to be the same thing. It's our topics. Right. 17 more minutes. He does these long-winded goodbyes, so I'm guessing that like 10 minutes of this is him talking about this topic, and the last 10 minutes is of him spruiking whatever it is.
$20. Shout out cameos. I guess I'm still digitally panhandling. Okay. But yeah, if you guys would like a cameo video service, comes with an autograph if you're interested. Pick up stuff from my merchandise store, get some cameos, and if you feel like it, I have PayPal, Venmo, Cash App donation opportunities ahead where I will contact you and try to hook you up with something for hooking a dude up like me. All I can be is who I am, and that's today's theme of the show. All I can be is me. Not everybody's going to like me. I've started to figure that out. But when you're just being yourself and people use it against you as a bad thing, I don't know, it just freaks me out. I have a hard time understanding people's nature. It's just one of those things that I have a hard time dealing with and understanding. I need everything to be black and white, you know, good and bad. I need everything to be non-dramatic. I need everything to be simple. I need everything to be just calm because I got a lot of anxiety, depression, and blood pressure, and with my heart and stuff like that. I need everything to be calm, but I need to understand it. My brain is too complicated just living life that I need everything to be simple, black and white. So when people do things that I don't understand and why they act the way they do to other people, it freaks me the fuck out, and I try to find an answer for it. But sometimes there is no answer. I try to be as humble as, as humble, transparent, honest, transparent, as best as possible, especially with my given age, at 51 years of age. I reveal everything, probably too much. But who's to say what's too much to reveal? Well, the internet, apparently. But when people use stuff that you say in good faith against you, in a fight, in a conversation, or whatever, when you're actually being honest with them, because most of the world is not honest, but you tell them honesty and you tell them the truth about situations, their life, or body parts, or my feelings, my emotions, etc. And then later on down the line, they're mad at you for whatever reason, then they use it against you and they throw it back in your face. I'm sure I've done it, but I definitely try my best not to. And they could say the same thing. I get it. That's why I look at everything from everybody's perspective to the best of my abilities. And again, am I perfect? Hell no. Do I want to be? Hell yes.
being perfect would be very boring because, like, you know, I think it's better to be imperfect because that way you can always have something to work on. How will you know that something's wrong if you're perfect? Narcissists think they're perfect. Narcissists think that they have bulletproof, that everything that's happening to them in a negative way is not their fault. It's always somebody else's fault. It's never the fault of the one that did it. You know, it's just the way narcissists are. Billy fucking Billies. They all are. Oh yes, I did see that. I was gonna have a look and see how we can do the collab thing. I'll work it out and we can go from there. We'll do it after this. Once I'm finished with this, we'll figure it out, boss. Don't you worry, sir. We will work it out. We will work it out together. It's okay.
But I just been going through the ringer. Seems like every couple years I got to rethink friendships, you know, and business relationships or relationships in general. I just got to rethink them because I think I'm really misunderstood. Or maybe it's just I'm all over the place and nobody truly can understand me but myself. And I'm sure that might be the case. But there still is plenty of things that people should be able to understand and be empathetic toward and let me be myself, whether they agree with who I am, what I say, what I do, what I talk about, whether it be conspiracies or, you know, complaints in life or anything. Why do people try to change you? You know, I'm sure many people have done it to you guys in your own different examples. I can't be changed. I'm 51. And then
yeah, that's right. You can't be changed. Can't do anything different. Although if you grift it, you can be able to do anything. Give him all your money. He's kind of like, grifters are kind of like the robbers that just that convince you to part ways with your money. Like, if you give me this money, I will do this for you. But yeah, I don't think he's quite worked out the grift right yet. Don't think he ever will. I feel like it's going to be the same thing.
even though in my head it's intelligent, but the minute it comes out,
I can't sit through this. This is so like this is like a lot for me. It's not interesting like when he's on his own streams and he's doing a stream of conscious, but this is just like it's wild. That first big video I watched of him was fucking hilarious, but yeah, I think I'm gonna tap out. 3 hours has been pretty good. A lot of people here been having fun and all that, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up, everybody. Thanks for coming and check out Final Boss. He has clipped the meat of the show, which was the beginning of it. So if you want to watch the replay, go back to the start, watch it again. I appreciate everyone being here and everyone that's watched and stuff. Thank you all. We will pick it up again next week. We're gonna do a weekly thing, I think. Whatever. If I pop it up on a stream, come along, I'll put it out there. But as of this point, once a week. All I can really handle at this point. There's too much fucking going on. Plenty of shows to watch. But I do appreciate everybody here. So thank you guys. I will catch you when I see you. See you when I'm looking at you. Bye-bye.